Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hey folks, welcome to Earth's Mightiest Mondays. This is episode number 16 of the Avengers, 16 weeks of Avengers. Pretty good. We're talking about 4 comics today, 58, 59, 60, and 61. So that's going to be exciting. But that's what we're doing today. But what are we doing tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I'm going to be on Wrestling with Horror, talking about Sleepaway Camp Part 3, the greatest Part 3 of any film ever. That includes Return of the Jedi. It includes, well, some people don't like Godfather 3, but I like Godfather 3. So that includes Godfather 3. No, I'm just joking. But Sleepaway Camp is a great movie. Part 3 is hilarious. So please join us tomorrow on Wrestling with Horror. Wednesday, I think I'm taking the night off Wednesday. Oh my God, I think I'm taking the night off Wednesday. Wow, crazy. Okay, so that's fine. Thursday, I'm taking the night off Thursday. How do you like them apples? But Friday, we're back talking about 2 awesome Star Wars stories. This is the, I guess, first comic book appearance or first appearance of anything, I guess. I don't know, of Score, who is the bounty hunter on Ord Mantell, which is what was mentioned very briefly in Empire, where they're talking and he's like, I've got to go back and there's a price on my head. And she's like, I thought you were going to stay. And he's like, well, the bounty hunter on Ord Mantell changed my mind. And now you're going to realize what happened there. And also there's a great Darth Vader story where he learns about Luke and that there's another force sensitive person out there. So that's going to be on Friday. So that's going to actually be really cool. So there you go. Sunday, Transformers Victory. We're back with a bunch of episodes. We're going to finish Transformers Victory in 2 episodes. So this Sunday and then a couple Sundays after that. Then after that, I think we're going to do Brave Star. We're going to take just a break from Transformers, just a couple weeks break, do some Brave Star. And then we're going to go from there. So there you go. Let's shout out the channel members. These are the super friends. So we always shout them out. Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, Digger Jim, Quagnar, Just Joe, and Mike Alonzo Clobberin Times, who would definitely be here with us today to talk about Avengers. So please to remember and please put a CT in the chat. I appreciate it. Also, Mark D with a C did a sort of a Remembering Clobby stream. It's on his channel as a live stream. The link to his channel is in all my videos, the description of all my videos, including this one. So check out Mark D with a C. He's also a super friend, so make sure you check him out. Okay, let's get going here. Hello.
Hey. Sleepaway Camp 3, eh? With our buddy, like Sweet Pea, like
Sweet Pea. Yeah. Oh, he's the best. You don't have to cook fish if you don't want to, Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea. Yeah.
Everybody knows that actor. He's in tons of things. He was Mixie's
Pitlick.
He's Mixie's Pitlick from the Super Boy show.
Perfect for that too.
He is perfect for that role. he's a scrawny little high-pitched voice guy.
Yeah.
He's irritating.
And they gave him the classic outfit.
They gave him the hat and everything. It was so neat.
It was great. Yeah.
All right, let's bring on our third co-host.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hello.
Hello. Hey. Hello, chat.
Hey. Let's say hello to the chat. We got Joe Dog. Who's here first? Joe Dog, what's going on, man? Superhero fact. These are the facts coming straight from Joe Dog. Superman is fast. He's pretty fast. He can hold back and he can grab somebody that fast without killing them. Yes, Superman has to have power. Yeah, obviously if Superman's going to open the door, he's not going to crush the doorknob or whatever. He's like Zod. He just walks through the walls. One of these dummies going to learn to use the door. Even with all this accumulated knowledge, one of these guys. Is it Lex Luthor? Yeah. How did they not hear that with their super hearing? Come on. Anyways.
Well, no, but Zod says, like, why'd you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Yeah, but he doesn't say that in that. He says that. He goes,
I know.
Kneel. He goes, that kind of stuff went out of style.
That kind of stuff closes out of town.
Closes out of town, yeah. And then he's like, why do you say this to me when you know I'll kill you for it?
Yeah.
General Zod's speech is my absolute favorite. It's so in Canada classic because we've got many political parties. Somebody actually put vote for Zod, and they made it.
Yeah,
they actually made it. They actually made a thing because you can. And I was like, and I saw people in my group. They're like, "Shit, I'm actually going to vote for Zod." I don't think it made it to the ballot, but that's hilarious.
No,
our ballots are confusing too. It's like a scroll. I'm like, who are all these people? I'm like,
Now they put in parentheses what party they are.
Thank God.
Yeah,
because I don't know any of my local MP or whatever. I don't know any of
that's the thing. Yeah, you have to vote for the local MP. You're not voting for the prime minister, obviously.
You're not voting for the prime minister.
Like in states, you guys vote for the president. You vote, like it's Trump.
Yeah, like you check who you want or whatever. We don't
do that. So it's confusing if you only know the prime minister in the running, but you don't know like your local representative for that prime minister. It's like messed up. Anyway.
Yep. Yeah, so now they put it in brackets so you know who you're voting. Yeah. Like, okay, wait, who is this guy?
Okay, yeah. It's like conservative, okay.
Yeah, of course.
There's Green Party and there's like...
nobody's voting those other colors. It's like I like the Green Party. I feel bad for them. Sometimes you throw them a vote because you feel bad. You're like, I can't give you a vote.
It used to be the Natural Law Party, which was their leader was Doug Henning. Remember him?
No.
The comedian, the magician when we were kids. He's a Canadian.
Oh, Doug. Wait, let me look him up.
Doug Henning.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Illusion, that guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was Canadian.
He's Canadian, yeah. So he ran for office. But he had his own, okay, I'll tell this story. He had his own party called the Natural Law Party. And his mandate was that he would get rid of the deficit by parading an elephant around Ottawa, then making it with a sign that said deficit, and then making it disappear, and then that would disappear the deficit. And that was his actual platform.
I mean, that would have worked now for me. I definitely like the Masked Magician channel. I watch that all the time. Yeah. James Gunn's what he deserves. Yes. So yeah, people are upset with Monsieur Gunn, because he makes a crap movie. Andrew Mann is here. What's going on, buddy? You have an epic beard. Can make some. Yes. Go to bearded shirts. Yeah. I also got a Rain of Fire. I saw it in the theater. That's a great one. Smoking. Yeah, I've seen that, but I don't own that one. CT, thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. Your Old Toys is here. Hi, how's it going, man? Doesn't Captain Kirk kill Batman? Does Captain Kirk? I don't know. Does he in Smoking Aces?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
I haven't seen that. Let me look at it. Smoking Aces. Oh yes. No, oh man, I don't think. When did this come out? 2006. You know what? I don't think I did see it. I remember the poster, but I don't think I saw the movie. So there you go.
So like we saw everything. So
yeah, that's weird. What is better, Marvel or DC? I mean, all of it. It's all good. It's all good. I don't have a preference.
Yeah.
My Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are my three favorite superheroes, and Superman's my favorite character of anything. So, but then after that, it's a lot of Marvel guys before we get to the next few DC guys, which would be I count Supergirl and Robin and all of that. Like I count all of those people together as Superman family. I like Aquaman. I have an Aquaman tattoo, so it's like I love Aquaman. I love Swamp Thing. I like Jonah Hex a lot. So, but Marvel, the thing with Marvel is that every character, no matter how, almost like, even like the BC, like D characters are pretty neat. Like
they did a good
that's the
job
thing.
promoting their characters.
Yeah, I think a little bit better than DC did in their promoting.
Like, did DC have anything like a spotlight or
Green Arrow? I love Green Arrow also, of course. Love Green Arrow. I have a whole bunch of Green Arrow stuff right there.
They had a showcase.
Yeah, showcase. Okay.
And they had a first issue special for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, first issue special. Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't do as much of a good a job, like you say, because Marvel had like Marvel Spotlight, Marvel Premiere,
Fanfare. Yeah.
Marvel Fanfare, and all these other things.
All those team ups and stuff like that, and like, I mean, you put someone next to Spider-Man and they're going to look good. Like Spider-Man is my favorite designed character, like just like design wise, and you put him next to anybody.
Yeah.
Like you take a D-lister guy, you put him next to Spider-Man, and it just like you put Hellcat. Let's say you take Hellcat, and I'm not beating her up, but you know, it just came to my mind. Hellcat and Spider-Man team up. You're like, oh, that looks good. Like she's all yellow with the blue, and he's got like the red. So it just they look. He looks good with people together.
Tails and stuff. There's some guys they failed with. Like was a guy. Is it Bloodstone? I can't remember. Who's the guy with the robot bird? Do you remember that classic? And he has a trench coat and a cigarette. I have it. Not Dark Stalker, something Stalker.
A robot bird?
Yeah, with a robot bird.
I don't remember that.
It's now it's gonna bug me. I have.
Wow. I bet you Clobby would have known, but I have no idea who this
is. It's a Marvel
is.
Character.
Anyone in the chat? I think we've lost. I think
with a trench coat, he's probably like in an early '90s character or something.
Right.
He's like an '80s character. Monarch Starstalker.
Wow.
Starstalker. Okay.
Yeah, he was in an issue of like Premiere or something like that. And
okay.
Oh yeah.
That one got past me. I don't remember.
Yeah, it does. They had some weird, obscure guys they didn't push. And
well, to be honest with you, this guy looks awesome. I'm looking him up right now. This guy looks great. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm liking this guy a lot.
Okay, it's not really a trench coat; it's a cape. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. So first of all, Sean, that's a fail. It's a purple cape. I don't know where you got trench coat from.
I don't know where I got that from. Yeah.
Nobody knows. That's really weird.
Yeah.
But oh man, this guy looks badass. Give me this guy, Marvel. Let me write a comic on this guy.
You're gonna get Monarch Starstock S or something. It's like it's.
Hellboy, yeah, we know who Hellboy is, Joe Dog. So I'm pretty sure Sean would have remembered who Hellboy is.
Yeah, no, I know who Hellboy.
All right.
Look
at these guys on the cover here. Look, there's a Vision, and he's white, but he's not the white Vision yet. But it's
yeah, that's a foreshadowing. Eh?
Foreshadowing, or like what's the difference of putting a shadow, like removing a shadow, right? Because he becomes white. Anyway.
All right. Avengers Volume 1, number 58. The cover art is by John Buscema. Release date is September 10th, 1968, but cover date is November 1968. Even an Android Can Cry. Famous story written by Roy Thomas, penciled by John Buscema, inked by George Klein, lettered by Sam Rosen, and edited by Stan the Man Lee.
Oh no, an Android's gonna cry. Oh, it's all going to be about crying in this one. All the Avengers assemble so they can cry together. Even an android. See, look, it's written in bricks, so that's cool. Like, it's weird that the bricklayer put this in the wall here. I think that's kind of odd, but anyway.
Yeah, Buscema is doing this more and more, and then later on, it's a splash page like this, and then a 2-page spread. Of like more titles for the we're going to see that tonight. So yeah,
Black Panther in his better costume.
Yeah,
I like that thing of kind of incorporating the title into the image that way. I think that's a Will Eisner thing. He was kind of the first one.
Yes,
that's cool. Yeah,
I like that. And they actually put that. I know people don't like the Spirit movie that Frank Miller did. But I'm a slight Frank Miller shill, just a slight one.
Yeah, that movie's not very good.
I know, but you guys all suck. I thought it was awesome. I saw it in the theater. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I bought the toys.
I don't get it. I don't get the sense that it's the spirit. Like
I know, but Sean, you suck too. It's like,
well, has anyone here seen the TV movie? I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, there's clips of it online, but there's no full thing of it.
Oh,
you know what? I didn't check the other library.
Check archive.org or whatever.
Yes.
That's like archive.org is like the best ever.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris is here. Let me say hi to Chris for a second. Let me throw his. So Chris's Comic Vet is here, guys. Comic Vet. Make sure you subscribe to the Comic Vet. The link's in all my videos. So just check any video. It's in the description. I'll start throwing up some links for people. I'll just throw them up now since we're on the topic now. Make sure you're subscribed to Classic Comics. The link to his channel is in all my videos. So there you go. But I'm putting the links up right now. If you're watching this from Sean's channel, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. If you're watching this from my channel, please subscribe to Sean's channel. This is what happens when you multi-stream. You got to shout everybody out. Okay. So we all agree. So we can move on because we all agree The Spirit was a great movie, and then we can now that that's settled, we can continue. Wait a minute, that's not settled at all. I don't think that was settled. Okay, great page here with the Avengers all together. Yay, and with Wasp there.
It's on there. It's on there.
Oh, it's on there?
Spirit TV movie.
Yeah, nice. Put it. Well, don't put it in the chat here, but you can put it in the private chat if you want.
Yeah.
I can put it on the computer if you guys want to. All right, so got Vision here. We want Vision. They want Vision to join the Avengers team. Why not?
Yeah, it's so abrupt.
Like I want to become an Avenger. Okay, you're in.
He fought them in the last one, and they know that he's created by Ultron, but they're like, "Hey, why don't you join the Avengers?"
I mean, he didn't really. I mean, he didn't really go all out and destroy them. Kind of. It's not. It wasn't that bad. It seemed like it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't that bad. Like he could have destroyed them.
Yeah. But you know what's fun? Like the movie did this too. Like he totally joins with them, like right in the movie, even though like they know he was created by Ultron, and it's like everyone's fine with it. And I know they use the shorthand of the hammer, so it's like when they're asking whether or not like he should be trusted. So that was clever, but yeah, even though he's an android and he's not. Well, does he have a soul? I don't know.
Of course, he's a synth. So he's a soul man.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite add up though, because they make that sort of analogy. Well, he's a machine, so it doesn't really count, that he can lift a hammer. But in the what is it in Thor, the first Thor movie? There are people trying to lift the hammer. That scene where it's out in the desert and someone.
Oh yeah.
I think it's Stan Lee actually has a chain and ties it to his truck and tries to pull it. That doesn't work either. So, why wouldn't that work then?
Right. Like I think Captain America asked, like, if the hammer's in an elevator, can the elevator lift the hammer? Like,
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's magic. So, like, how in Doctor Who they say timey-wimey, it's like, oh, time travel, so it's all just bullshit.
It's just hand-wavy magic.
You need, like it's magic.
Yeah.
Do you believe in magic? Right? It's like, so Iron Man, slow down a minute there, Panther. I don't usually play devil's advocate. Okay. But I want to know, who is this Vision? Yeah, we never got your origin story properly. We didn't really work that out yet. Thor's like, thou hast not given us thy origin. It's like, and this Vision's like, yeah, shit, you know what? I don't think I gave it to you, did I? I kind of just appeared. It's like, well, we have to get the story on their way, so it's like, why is Hawkeye? What is Hawkeye doing here? Why is Hawkeye so like?
He's like,
like, why is he so happy and weird about like? It's just a weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird.
Let's see what Edward's saying. It was discussed on Big Bang Theory. If Thor holds the hammer and you lift him, then the hammer is also being lifted. Let the baits be. Yeah, but that's Thor holding it with his own strength.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't take anything Big Bang Theories. Ever since I literally, you know what the deal breaker was? That stupid Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then I was like, okay, I'm never watching this garbage show again. It's like the dumbest take ever. It's like super not. And they made fun of Aquaman. And if they were real nerds, this pissed me off. They made fun of Aquaman saying, oh, he's an idiot and all that. It's like, yeah, but if you were real nerds, you'd have 5,000 points on why Aquaman's a great character.
Exactly.
So, no, am I right on that, Classic? What do you?
Yeah. I mean, well, admittedly, it's going to vary. Not every comic book nerd's going to be that way. There are comic book nerds who think Aquaman sucks, but there
not Sheldon.
But there should have been, there should have been at least one piping up and saying, "Well, wait a minute, what?" And defending Aquaman or arguing that point.
Listen, Sheldon, you're telling me Sheldon would be like, yes, but if you recall, Aquaman, right? He'd make up something for like it's like, yeah. There's no way. Mohammed is here. How's it going, dude? You've read she's Spider-Man 41. Nice. And read Superman's pal. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. That's all the good stuff. Yeah. Thor issue 350. Yes. Journey into Mystery from the Start. Journey into Mystery from the Start is actually a lot of fun. Is that it, Sean? I'll add that to my library. Classic. If you want to check the private chat, Sean gave us The Spirit. Written by Peter David is Superior. I like those. That's my tattoo of Aquaman with the longer hair. Okay. I love how like Captain America dives here to try to go through, and then Vision just goes intangible. So Vision can he changes his density, his weight. I guess that just goes with his density. He can shoot from his beam, right? Mm-hmm. From his little jewel thingy.
Well, in the comics, it's usually he does it from his eyes.
It's from his eyes. His beam absorbs, or his jewel absorbs.
The jewel, it's like it absorbs sunlight.
Right, it absorbs sunlight. That's right. Yeah, I'm getting it confused with the movies, which said I don't like that the jewel is one of the stones. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, was that ever a thing?
I guess they had to do that in the movie for shorthand again.
No.
Yeah.
He never had Vision never had one of the stones in the comics. They obviously just did that as a way to easily incorporate him into the story, I think, and sort of make the Infinity Stones more important.
Yeah.
I have a dread suspicion that they actually thought that was the case in the comics and incorporate, because I remember before that movie came out, people were debating online, like before Infinity War came out, people were debating online, like, well, don't you have to kill the Vision because the stone, like, I think it was just a general thought that people had that he has that stone is like the soul stone or something like that, but it never was.
I don't know. The whole thing with the way he was created in the movies is kind of sketchy or just kind of vague, because Tony, because they got the scepter, and then it was like from the stone in the scepter, which was the Mind Stone, they kind of made Ultron. He sort of made Ultron, so it's like Ultron's programming was in the stone, maybe, sort of, or something. I don't know. It honestly, it didn't all entirely make sense. It was just it was a lot of kind of hand wavy. He was in the stone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he did it. So yay. Okay, I guess so. Vision's just kicking the crap out of everybody here.
Yeah. The Thor and Iron Man are teaming up on him.
Ah, nay. Like super beats. Hold it, Thor. Don't you see? This is the result of your 5-year killing spree. Sorry, I don't know why. I think that's from Punisher. Sorry. Cap is trying to goad you into fighting the Vision. Yeah. Wait a minute. You trying to make a fool out of me? It's like, yep, I surely am. It's like, well, what is he?
And I love how they can't just ask him, so what can you do? They just attack him.
Yeah, attack him, yeah.
That's what I do with my friends too. I want to see what skills they have, so I just be beating them up. It's like, oh, I just beat the crap. Oh, so you have no skills. Okay, well.
Yeah, like what are his morals and values? Like, would he rescue people and stuff? No, it's just like fight him and just, see all his cool powers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a comic book. They don't care if he can knit well or whatever, right? So,
yeah.
like, how's your crocheting? Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
I love how they have these like scroll like papers here and stuff. It's like that's a JLA thing too.
Yeah, the scroll.
Yeah. Hear ye, hear ye.
We have a scroll here. It's like, now you'll be one of us.
Yeah, so like, these are the guys so far. I don't think
not Spider-Man though.
No. He appeared, but he wasn't a part of the. Yeah, he wasn't a part of the Avengers. What the hell?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess just because he had a guest appearance, maybe they threw him in there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, this is everybody.
Yeah.
Who's an Avenger.
So far, yeah. This ain't 181 yet, but yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's like, well, Vision, think back to what happened. Well, let me think back in this little rainbow coloring section here. It's like, yes, there is Ultron. Yep, I remember that. And then there's like a tube. Why have you called me to life? Because I wanted to make a cool character. Oh, okay. Why am I green and like with a red face? It's like, because I don't know, it looks cool. It's
watching
like,
a Christmas special. Just stop asking questions. God damn.
And I have a Dracula cape. It's like, well, because like clearly Dracula's awesome. So
Christopher Lee is awesome and Dracula's awesome.
So that's why I combined.
And late night movies are awesome. That's kind of why
I combined all of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you to kill the Avengers. Like, why don't you just go kill them yourself, you lazy piece of crap? So here's explaining the powers.
Yeah.
He can become super heavy.
He gave him all these powers. Like, I don't have these powers, but I'll give you these powers.
Well, Ultron's motto: "It is better to give than to receive."
Yes.
So he's
very generous. Yeah.
He's very generous with his. I'll give you these powers. Why don't you give them to yourself? Maybe Ultron can't give anything to himself. He can only give it to others. So, go kill the Avengers. Okay. And then it's like, yeah, I decided not to. It's like, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. It's like, so a walking solar battery. Who said that? Oh, that was Goliath.
Hawkeye, right? Oh, Goliath. Okay, either Goliath or Hawkeye.
So synthezoid. So I never really actually and I love Vision. I've got like a lot of toys. I got a statue of Vision. I love Vision. Yep. And I never really exactly understood, like, is he like Ash from or Bishop from the Alien series, or like what is it like?
Yeah, it's my understanding of it has always been is something like that. He's like like a replicant kind of, he's like where he's so similar, he basically has all the components a human has, but just synthetic or artificial in nature.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like Terminator or something where it's like he's a metal, like.
Right.
Okay.
But then when he, before he became White Vision, he actually gets disassembled.
Yeah.
And then there are like metal components and stuff. So I don't know. They say it, but I don't know. Making it look that way, it kind of depends upon, I guess, the writer, what they have in mind.
Right. Phantom Outsider's here. He's an artificial being with brain patterns of the currently dead Seminoles. Yeah. Like artificial being, like it's like you gotta picture it in your head. Like he's not a robot, right? Like Ultron's a robot, like you can see.
Right.
And like, is Vision's skin red, or is just this part of his face, like, is he wearing a costume?
His skin is red. Yes.
Yeah. His skin is
the rest
red.
is the costume.
The rest.
And remember at this time, or I don't know, when did they establish it? I don't know, but eventually, of course, they established that he is the original Human Torch from the 40s.
Right.
His body has been repurposed.
Mm-hmm.
That's I believe a lot of that's explored in West Coast, which we will do West Coast Avengers because I love West Coast Avengers, and that's like that was like one of the first collections I tried to complete. So
yeah, Byrne eventually retcons that, where he brings back the original Torch
Yes.
It turns out that no, he's not the original Human Torch.
Yeah. And I've got those issues also. And I like. I don't know what I like. I like the one where they both meet each other. That's really neat. Like, so it's like the White Vision meets the original Human Torch. It's pretty cool. That's why I liked White Vision. I feel like there's a lot of cool. It's not because of anything else. I didn't read these comics, so I started with White Vision. So that's what I know. So I like that because that's where I started. Like, I just thought he was always white anyways. Like, I didn't even really know.
No, me too. That's the thing. They had White Vision for so long, and they had White Vision at a time when Marvel was expanding in different media. So like he's in the arcade game and stuff, and it's and the PVC figure. So I just thought Vision was white, and then when he went back to the original, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I kind of like the White Vision. That's what I grew up on. So. Yeah,
I love the White Vision. I've got the PVC toy, that one you mentioned. I played him in the arcades. He's also in the Marvel book, like in the game. So it's like when like that's my time. So I got like the wrong the weird Vision, right? Like,
so Saban made a cartoon in the 90s, the Avengers cartoon, and he's regular like this Vision in that one. And I was like, oh, what the hell happened to Vision?
What's going on with this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know if this record. Yeah, well, that I don't think that was the original intention, and then they wrote that in, and then now they've changed that. So, or they changed it not too long after they brought it in, I think. But I don't know the timelines exactly. But that's a lot of West Coast stuff. I'll try and use the inactive body of Professor Horton's android torch. Yeah, and change it to But see, I never understood Torch either, and I read a shit ton of original Human Torch original comics, and they didn't explain anything. It's just, you're just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like it's all old comics, like old Golden Age comics. They just do whatever. Whatever the story is the story.
Yeah.
Using his hammer, Swiss Army hammer. Quagnar, how's it going, dude? If you want to see what makes of the Vision, wait until Avengers 93. Okay, well, we're getting there. We'll be there. We will be there. 134-ish Vision comes, does some Immortus time traveling. Oh, okay. We're going to get there. All right, so you got your team together. Let's go.
Yeah, so this using his hammer to make everyone else fly. They don't do this at all now. I don't know the last time I saw this.
How is it going so much around? Like, it's not that long.
He like creates a whirlwind or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Sounds like a Batman rule. How can he do it? Because he's Batman. All right, so that's a clubby thing, the Batman rule or whatever. Okay. Let's get back to our thing here. Jan in her Christmas outfits. It's like, so Edward, we're just saying that. Yeah, never seen this. I don't remember. We may not see it again.
I've seen him like transport between dimensions with other people, but I've never seen him carry other people along with him. Just by spinning the hammer like that. That's, you wonder why they did just use a Quinjet. I mean, why not just do that?
Yeah.
I spent all this money getting these Quinjets together, and you're not even using them. Listen, Iron Man, it's fine. We'll use it. No, fine. Don't use it then. That's fine. Don't use it. It's fine. No, Iron Man, we really love them. We're gonna use them. No, don't use them. I don't want you to use them. This big argument over it. So is this Ultron 1?
Yep.
There you go. So I was gonna say Hank Pym. Hank Pym, whatever, sure. Goliath is getting the big memories. So his memories were wiped or whatever.
That looks like the Orion Superpowers action figure.
Yeah.
With the big toilet bowl head thing, so you can spin the face.
Yeah. So this is to remember, because Ultron is saying that Hank created him. So now he's getting his memories back of how that all went down. So this is Ultron 1. Looks like they've
got they've given Hank orange hair here. Usually his hair is blonde. I don't know why they did that.
I wonder if that's a recolor issue or if that's what it was. He's a god after all.
So speaking of like Marvel robots we can't understand, I don't get what Dragon Man is. So Dragon Man is a synthetic robot living flesh creature or something. So that's what Hank Pym was tinkering with to create Ultron.
Right.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so remember, I don't remember when it was in the streams,
He
but
ordered
a couple weeks ago,
Dragon Man, yeah.
he ordered Dragon Man from Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah.
He got in the first. It sold out in about 5 minutes, so he got in there.
He backed the Kickstarter.
He does that. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that stupid Hasbro Kickstarter. What a dumbass. What a bunch of ripoff.
Our goal is $50 trillion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hank Pym did the backed the Dragon Man Kickstarter or whatever, and got. I love that he ordered him. I think it's just so neat. He literally did have him shipped over. It's my Dragon Man is here. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So he was messing around with Dragon Man, and then he created Ultron. So, anyways, then Ultron got pissed off and then blasted the crap out of him.
For no reason.
It is a great action figure. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that much. Pym is greater than Stark, Reed, or Doom. They never invent a particle named after them or mutate their girlfriend and create a murder bot. Yeah, Hank Pym is pretty awesome. Ovaltine, yeah, he saves the Ovaltine. When that kid unscrambled that and it said drink Ovaltine, that was
be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
It's so genius.
If you listen to those radio shows, like
that
is what it is, because
that is it. Yeah,
the Ovaltine ad people were writing it, and they put Ovaltine ads throughout the entire thing.
God, it's so good. All right, so his little trash can, little Ultron or whatever, Kirby'd him. Kirby crackled him. That's good.
Yep.
A little bit of Kirby right there. Oh, this Ultron actually looks pretty. He looks pretty mean for a little garbage can guy or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like. Anyway, so everything's destroyed. Hank, what the shit? What the hell happened? I don't remember. What the hell was the time period of this?
Just a few weeks ago, they're asking him what happened before he recounts his story. And I'm thinking something happened in private with him. But then they implicate, Janet and some cops and stuff. It's like, well, Janet, don't you remember what happened? He got knocked out.
Why didn't you say anything?
Yeah. What is this crap?
They should have investigated this a lot more, I think. This seems pretty loose. What happened? I don't remember. Oh, okay. The whole place is destroyed.
Yeah.
There needs to. Where's the fire marshal?
No. I think he says something like, "I must have had an accident" or something like that.
Right.
You got to remember, this is a superhero world. They're blowing their labs up all the time.
That is true. Okay, Hank, you're fine. You blew it up again. That's like the 4th lab this week. It's fine. There's all Dragon Man's fault. Blame the Dragon Man. So now they're remembering Wonder Man. Simon Williams. Remember how awesome Wonder Man was? Yeah, I remember. It's like he'll never come back again, ever.
God, what is this, a Golden Girls episode? It's like clip and clip and clip. It's like
oh no,
flashback. Jesus. All right. So here's Wonder Man. Remember him, and then there's mega panels of this guy.
Created an AI, yeah. Slap Jan. Okay, so remember how awesome Wonder Man was? Yeah, and then this is the Wonder Man issue.
Yeah, the whole story of that Wonder Man issue.
Yeah, which I have. I have the first appearance of Wonder Man.
Yeah.
And the first appearance of Hawkeye. Those are to come out a couple of my better ones that I have.
Low grade is better than no grade, man.
Yeah, it's a low grade. But they're not graded. Who knows? You put it, you send it to CGC.
Well,
you put $100 bill in between the pages. The guy's like, oh, he's flipping the pages. Oh, this looks like a 2 out of 2. Oh, it's a 4 point. Put that bill in. Oh, it's 4.5 out of 10, guys. Well, it looks pretty good. It looks like piss. No, it's a 4.5. It's fine.
But the thing is, if you put that on screen now, it looks awesome. That's the thing. It doesn't have
it's
to.
Good enough.
It's recognizably the thing, so it looks.
Oh
great.
yeah. I've seen ones where it's like just torn to shit, right? So,
yeah,
it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so remembering Wonder Man, we've covered Wonder Man's first appearance twice now. We covered it on the podcast, and we covered it on this channel a few weeks back, or weeks ago now, actually. I can't believe it's 16 weeks already of this. Wow, this is crazy. We're into the 60s for Avengers. I feel like we just started doing this. It goes fast. Okay, so yeah, Wonder Man died. Died a hero. He was a good man. And they're like, yeah, that totally sucks. So I can't remember. This is their okay. So here they haven't said the Human Torch thing, but they're saying the Wonder Man thing, saying that they needed to use some sort of brain patterns to just match him in some way. It's kind of cool, because why not? Like you're gonna need, if you're gonna need something, like you need to imprint something. So. But Wonder Man ended up being a good guy, so that's why maybe Vision is more of a good guy, and he also likes later on he'll like Scarlet Witch, right? So Hank abandoned the lab because Ultron hypnotized him and abandoned the lab, so snatch up. Yeah. He got the hypnotized. He didn't drink the Ovaltine. Yeah.
And here, I mean, the implication seems to be that Henry Pym was working on designing a synthezoid. And the kind of impression I get is that maybe Ultron stole his research, basically, and used that to create Vision.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's way better. Like, it's like, okay, so Ultron's like, you were creating something, I'll finish that and make it better, or I'll make it serve me, or whatever. So that's actually a better, a better story than what you might think it is. So the problem with Wikipedia and these kinds of things is that if you read it, it's just going to tell you, oh, Hank created Ultron created Vision. Oh, okay. But like the questions are answered because you're like, well, why would he do that? Or why didn't he do this? Or why would he not remember? Or whatever. Like it's answered better in detail if you read the thing. So I understand that people just want a quick, like sometimes it's not quick. Right? Like, oh, why did this happen? It's like, someone asked me, why is Batman fighting Superman in that BVS movie? I was like, I can't get into all this right now. Like, I'm not going into the Dark Knight Returns and it's just like, okay, whatever. Don't watch the movie. It's trash. That's don't ask me, why they're fighting, or why a movie exists where they are fighting. Just don't even bother. That's the short answer.
Jar of piss. I don't know. I don't know.
Over a jar of piss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Vision cried.
Yeah, they give him the job, and he goes, I must, I have something in my eye, and he walks away. And I think, who is it? Hank says, I think because they're like, oh, he's so cold and emotionless. And Hank's like, oh, I think if you looked at his eye now, you'd see some tears.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah.
Okay, so he cried, but it wasn't lame.
Yeah.
Like he cried because he was.
He's not Daniel Craig. Like he's not gonna cry all the time.
Oh my god!
Random attack on
random attack on DC.
The shittiest Bond movies ever, and I think there's 5 anyway. I won't get into it.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! This is nice. Some of these
cool.
Nice pages. Who owns this page? Like, some guy's like, I've got that page. I'm not giving
anybody. Ben Affleck or somebody.
No, didn't what's his name? Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage has a few.
Oh yeah,
I think so. All right, so
he's a big fan. Yeah,
that was the end of volume 6. So let's get volume 7. I have to get volume 7. So hold on a second. Okay, we're continuing to volume 7. This should be it. Yep, this is it. Avengers. All right. 59. His name is Yellow Jacket. Okay. I
He's
never
totally
read.
not Hank Pym. No.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I never read these before.
Yeah.
So I really didn't know.
Okay. Wow.
And I'm like, is this like so obviously, like it was so obvious. I was like, oh dear. I'm like, guys, come on.
Well,
Now,
they pull a Mort Weisinger era.
Yes.
Thing, and it's like, oh my god, we turn into DC comics.
Yes.
Like, why is Janet Van Dyne acting out of sorts? Like, it's so weird.
Why is she so stupid? Why is Janet like a dumb bitch? It's like, oh, wait a minute. It must be Santa.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
Okay.
So
Avengers
the additional stuff?
What? Stuff from the Masterworks,
yeah, that's all it's all the Masterworks stuff. So these are the digital versions. I actually did buy these. I bought all the Fantastic Fours that we read. I bought all of the Avengers. I actually bought these on digital, so they're like that's why you're also getting really nice, clean. Because when we used to do it off the website, it was it was hit or miss. Like sometimes it looked really nice. But eventually we're going to run out of the ones I bought, and then we'll go to. I do have them all through the library. I checked the library for them. Okay. So once we run out of those, we'll just be at the mercy of whatever the library had. Because now I'm not buying. I'm not supporting Kindle's like bullshit Comixology. This is all from Comixology. I'm not buying the Kindle ones. Like I hate
I was looking to buy new ones. I was like, but I was like, you know what? I remember the days of Comixology when sales were like $1 for like a, like a Masterwork or something like that. Now,
that's what these were. These were $1.99.
Yeah, no, I bought a bunch of them too, and now they charge you an arm and leg and half your ass, man. It's bad. Like so.
No, I'm not paying, and it's on a garbage app, and I can't do anything.
It's tough to read on that.
It's tough to read.
Yeah.
So if I can't read it, I'm not paying. I'm not going to pay for it to be tough to read. So these are all leftovers from when I was buying. I had a massive digital library because look, if it's $2, like honestly, so classic for you, that'd be like $1. So $1 for the Masterworks, why not? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a no-brainer. Even Clobby was buying it. He was telling me, he's like, Clobby's like, I like the digital. I could zoom it in. And Comixology, their app was intuitive. It would go to every panel and make it the full screen.
Yeah. And
it was like really cool. And then I had a bigger iPad, so I would just turn it and scroll and read that way, the way we're reading now. It was really cool. And then they got rid of it, and I'm like, well, the sales are gone. I was like, this is all crap. I'm like, if it's $2, then you feel like an idiot. Like I'm gonna pirate something when I could just pay $2. I'll pay $2. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Hey Ravenscroft, how's it going, man?
Hey Ravenscroft. Yeah, no, Kindle is not a great app either. Like it eats up a lot of memory for no reason. So
yeah, it's a good app for books if you want to read books because you can zoom, you can do the text, but not for comic books.
No,
and it mixed my reading library, my comic library. Now I can't
mixes everything now. Yeah,
I can't find anything.
Yeah,
came over all of his other outfits. Yeah, Yellow Jacket was in the series. Yeah, it starts getting crazy. See crazy new tech. Their garnishes basis for Ultrons. Yeah, there's all these beams and things. I mean, come on. Give a bolt water. The only thing Hank was not good at was parenting. The Yellow Jacket outfit is the best Hank Pym outfit.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it looked pretty damn good.
I do like the Goliath outfit, though. I do like that blue and red.
Blue and red.
But the Yellow Jacket, yeah, it's probably the best one.
He looks really neat. Like and like, I don't know, it just looks cool. All right, Sean, you want to do the credits for this one?
Yeah, Avengers Volume 1, number 59. The cover art is by John Buscema and George Klein. Release date is October 10th, 1968, but the cover date is December 1968. The name is Yellow Jacket. Written by Roy Thomas, penciled by John Buscema, inked by George Klein, lettered by Sam Rosen, and edited by Stan Lee. Yeah, they never credit the colorist on these ones for some
Is it
reason.
M Hands or whatever it was, or Many Hands
yeah.
or whatever it was?
Yeah, probably.
The name is Yellow Jacket. So there's these guys stealing a bunch of furs. And those things would block his vision, though. It's like, how do you defeat Yellow Jacket? Stand next to him.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Grab him from the sides.
Yeah.
I mean, now if they made it in live action, they'd make it smaller, right? Like it would just be like,
Yeah.
But it looks pretty cool. All right, you're stealing the furs, you pieces of crap. Shoot him! I like how it's like he took out that guy. Who cares? That's the guy who's paying us. He beat up the guy who's paying us the money. Yeah, here he goes. He shoots. So Goliath can shoot here. Like
now he has different gimmick. So he's got stingers like Janet does, but like super ones.
I like the yellow and blue gold. Yeah. Oh, the yellow and blue Goliath was nice. Yeah, that one. That was a while back. Except for the Dr. Pym persona. Just yeah, I think I've got the Dr. Pym figure. Oh no, I don't have the Dr. Pym figure. That came out with the West Coast Avengers multi-pack.
Oh yeah. Huh.
But depressing how Hank had breakdown. Yeah. All right, so he shoots these guys with the stinging powers and then punches the other guys in the faces.
And also, just to interject, this is kind of where the whole thing really starts of Hank having a history of mental problems.
Right.
This character.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Yellow Jacket always has ants looking out for him. 360. Okay. Even if he doesn't see you, they let him know you're there. Okay. The ants are always there. Hey, the police call box. Call the doctor.
Yeah.
Hey, who's that guy running up the side of the wall? His name is Yellow Jacket. I like this Yellow Jacket guy. He's pretty good. He's Jameson and his bullshit. Jameson's like, look at Spider-Man there. What are you doing?
Spider-Man making an appearance, yeah.
I want this hero to go with a bugle like bacon and eggs, politics and corruption.
But this has nothing to do with anything. I don't know if this is just filler. Like, it's cool to see other characters in this, but it's like, this never factors into the story or anything, and here they are, you know.
Yeah, it's just there. They're just there.
Yeah.
There's T'Challa. No mask on. Oh, what's going on here? End of the session, Jungle Man. Yeah. It's like Vision's like, you shouldn't be using all of these ways to describe T'Challa. It's gonna look bad later.
Yeah.
It's fine, Vision. Just relax.
Jungle Man.
You mean Tarzan?
Sure.
All right, this is okay. So now we got Wakanda. We hasn't mentioned Wakanda too often.
No,
none of them know where it is, right?
Pardon?
None of them know where it is. Wakanda's still
No, they don't. Yeah, he said you can't know where it is. So somewhere now. Yeah.
So we got Jan here. I like these kind of they do like this half page. Like,
yeah.
It's like, okay, here's Janet talking about Hank, and then
T'Challa's like, we've got technology and stuff you've never dreamed of. We still decide our governments by death fights on the waterfall, but still, anyway.
Other than that, we're pretty
advanced. I don't know.
What a weird, I know, that's weird. Weird.
Yeah.
Vision's like, I don't have much to think about since I've only been in like 3 issues so far, but let me think of something.
Yeah.
I just work here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Who's that guy? Whoa. He looks too awful to walk on the streets with decent folks. You shut your mouth, woman.
It's like that Blazing Saddles. I'm not gonna repeat the line, but yeah. Up yours, and then it's like he's just like saying it's a good day. God damn.
God damn. No, Vision should go over and slap the taste out of her mouth. So let me tell you something, woman. Next word out of your mouth better be sorry. It's like, oh.
Vision threatens old woman. Like,
Yeah, news at 11.
The spinning
Read
newspaper.
our minutes.
Yeah.
There's Nick Fury and Dum Dum and what's her face, Black Widow.
Who's being gassed again? I don't get what they do with this woman, but why is
she didn't like
Dum Dum being
superheroes?
gassed?
Oh, there's Jarvis
Tied up again.
tied up again.
We're gonna see him tied up again later tonight.
So
yeah. Actually, I think in the next in the next issue.
It's like, Jarvis, can you get us a sandwich? Are you tied up again? Like,
God damn.
God damn. Like,
They should hire a superhero just to be the butler, so they never get tied up.
they should teach Jarvis how to escape, like Houdini or something, or they can they should give him an anti-tied up outfit or something. Let's just tie him up. I can't tie him up. Damn it, he's wearing an anti-tied up, whatever. Or like Batman, he took an anti-tied up pill.
One way you know this is fiction is that Jarvis sticks with the job of being the Avengers butler way past the point when any sane person would have quit.
Oh yeah. There's like supervillains always attacking them and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, hey guys, I'm Yellow Jacket. I beat up your butler. I beat up some other criminals, and now I'm gonna join the Avengers.
Yeah, I killed Hank, and now I'd like to join the Avengers.
Oh yeah, I killed Hank. Yeah, remember that loser Hank Pym? Yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, he's dead. What?
Yeah, I fed him to a spider.
Yeah.
I didn't even kill him nice. It's just he's being eaten by a spider.
I shrunk him down, and now he's gonna be eaten by some spiders in the grass there. It's like, okay, that's weird. Well, before you join the Avengers, would you mind removing your mask? Because we have to reveal who our identities are. It's like, nope, I'm not going to do that. No, they don't have to do that. How do they know that the Black Panther is always the same? Even Iron Man is different later.
Right, yeah.
It's like,
They're just on the honor system, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know how Rhodey would talk, but probably, I don't know if they probably have him like jive talking or something. Like,
well, I told you
what it is, Avengers. It's like, wait a minute, you sound different.
I told you about that Secret
what
Wars,
it is.
That Secret Wars scene where they're repairing the armor and stuff, and Reed takes off the arm.
And you see this hand is black.
Is a black guy's arm, and he goes, "Oh, what happened to Tony Stark?" And Rhodey's like, no, wait, yeah, no, he said I can't. He says something. No, I don't know if he says. No, he doesn't say what happened to Tony Stark. He goes, when did you start using the Iron Man armor or something like that? And then he makes a racial accusation at Reed, and Reed's like, no, whoa. I know that Tony Stark is Iron Man. I just wondering what happened.
Yeah, relax, Rhodey. What's your problem? You're wearing the suit, aren't you? Give me a break, man.
We gotta do Secret Wars. Isn't that long? It's only
we'll do it. We're doing it.
I love it, but I hate that Hickman one, man. Sucks.
Around 2:30, Janet will be the last Avenger to find out Tony Stark is Iron Man right after they break the bed during her divorce.
They have a little affair at one point.
Get it on. Getting it on. Janet, no, what? Oh, it's Yellow Jacket. What? It's like, oh. So here's what happened. Where's Hank? Well, here's what happened. Christina Payne, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Okay, so Hank, where's Hank? Well, I came in through the roof here, and I jumped down, kicked the crap out of him because he's a piece of trash loser, and then I F5'd him through a table.
He's like over his shoulder.
F5.
F5. He broke him in half.
I gave him a KOD or a Riptide or no, That's not Riptide. It's like I gave him a KOD. and then he fought me a little bit. He did fight me a little bit. He became big and grabbed me.
I stunned him in the eye.
Yeah, but I blasted him in the face with my blasters, my stinging thing. And then that thing fell on his head. And then I lifted up his leg and tripped him.
You know this happened. But anyway.
Well.
And then we destroyed a house, and then people were running around trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, we destroyed a house. So that's good.
Yeah, Hank's lab gets totaled for like the third time in the last 5 issues.
Man, Hank, it's like every time I get a new lab. Okay, so then he gets nailed here with this blaster, and he gets shrunk down.
Yeah.
So they shrank down Hank. Unreliable narrator, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not even unreliable, it's a flat out lie. He's just lying. But he doesn't. So does he know he's lying? Like, I don't like it's so like it's like he just becomes good. Like, why doesn't he just, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, we'll have to see how it plays out. We've still got 2 more tonight, but
yeah.
Okay, so now Hank's getting killed by some giant spiders. So Hawkeye is pissed off and they start fighting. Here comes the yellow jacket. I guess he does control
yeah, he says, like, I wouldn't call myself Yellow Jacket if I couldn't control Yellow Jackets or something. Yeah.
Well, we thought that, you know, he meant like a yellow jacket, like Jubilee, like wears a yellow, like he can control her jacket.
Yeah. It just sounded cool. That's all.
It's like, oh yeah, you're Jubilee's worst nightmare. Actually, he could kill the original. Oh no, he can't kill the original Green Lantern, but he could definitely kill Hal Jordan. Grown. Oh, Ravenscroft. What are you talking about? That was a 5 out of 5. That was a 5 out of 5 joke. Where's my what do I have? Where's my
I mean, what does that say about me?
I don't know. What does it say?
It says you can shit in my mouth.
Clobby liked that one a lot. Not a chance, sweet pea. Whoosh grabs her. Not on your space scale. You're using the wrong one. You got to use mine. Anyways, so they're fighting. He grabbed Jan. He takes off with her. He took off with her and brought her to this, like, another lab. How many labs did this guy have here? Like,
yeah, it is a question. Where did this place come from? Because he just suddenly has this hideout.
Yeah. Oh. Hank is, yeah, maybe he might be Canadian. I don't know. And he kisses her. So that's like passing the, can you pass me the salt? A salt. Can you pass me a salt? Smooching. It's like, we're gonna get married. Oh no, not yet. Sorry, got another page left. Here come the Avengers. They're gonna go beat them up. They went to City Hall. Wait, no, don't beat up Yellow Jacket. Why shouldn't I beat up Yellow Jacket? He literally like kidnapped you and forced, you know, like and kissed you. Didn't even buy you dinner or something. Because I'm gonna marry him. Dun, dun, dun. Why wouldn't you just say what it is? This is another more Mr. Mort Weisinger. Mort Weisinger, are you there? It's like, why don't you just say, hey, it's really Hank? Like,
yeah, they're just encouraging the Mortness. He's like, you see, Marvel's doing it too. So yes, Saturn Girl is suddenly bad and won't tell anyone why. You know, like it's like the same thing.
All right, number 60, the Avengers.
All right.
Look at the serpent here. That's awesome.
So Avengers, Volume 1, number 60. The cover art is by John Buscema and John Romita and George Klein. Release date is November 12th, 1968. Cover date is January 1969. Till Death Do Us Part. Written by Roy Thomas, penciled by John Buscema, inked by Mike Esposito, lettered by Sam Rosen and Herb Cooper, and edited by Stan Lee. So a different inker. It's a little deeper here. The inks, especially with the snake and everything.
Till death do us part. You are invited. And manipulator, Hank isn't in his right mind. Now's a chance to marry him. Yes.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Fandy. I hadn't thought of that.
That's a great point. Yes,
Yeah,
good job.
he's delusional and she's taking advantage of it to marry him. I never thought of it that way.
That never gets old, man. Don Knotts.
Marvel triple action. You're right, Sean. It never does. It makes me laugh. It made me laugh as a little kid. I'm still laughing now. Who's laughing now? I'm still laughing now. Yeah, these reprinted as Marvel triple act. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think I only have in physical form. I've got maybe the first two. So remember how they redid the Masterworks, but they did them with sort of like those Alex Ross black covers or whatever. Not those ones that are that's like a frame.
No.
But like they're like Alex Ross kind of painted. No,
but they're still hardcovers?
No, they're not Alex Ross. They're painted versions of a cover. I think they're painted versions of an Avengers cover, but they're black background.
Oh, okay.
I've got like 3 of those or something like. I was trying to get Avengers, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. I was trying to get all of them, but like they just kept coming out too fast and they were too expensive for me to keep up with.
Yeah.
The Bridezilla, yeah, she's a Bridezilla. Torch Force be married to a gorgeous millionaire. Yes, well, still he didn't. I'm sure if Tony Stark had done that, we'd be having issues here. Remember you kidnapped me? Yeah, remember when you kidnapped me? Yeah, damn. I got a Kickstarter notification. Oh,
yeah.
Oh no. That's for the because I'm getting those. I backed the all the UK issues and all of the. So I'll read that. I'll read that afterwards. All right. So wedding. Let's do the wedding here. It's gonna be fun. Hold on a second. Okay, let me pause that. It accidentally played the Spirit movie. I was like, what the hell's going on in the background here? Hear ye. No, okay, so they're getting married. Wow. It's like, okay, so they come in. It's like, okay, what is all this bullshit with this wedding and all this stuff with Jen? Like, what's your damn problem? It's like, I don't know. It's like, remember when Hank has, been shrunken and fighting the spider? It's like, yeah. It's like, I'm going to marry Yellow Jacket. Okay. So for the last issue, it's totally acceptable to have a cliffhanger and be like, I'm going to marry him. What? By this time they've got together. Okay, Jan, what's going on?
Yeah.
Skeptic is here. How's it going, buddy?
Skeptic.
So Yellow Jacket tried to kill. We got Vision's origin. You missed Vision's origin, and Yellow Jacket has killed Hank, but Hank is Yellow Jacket, but we don't know that yet. But everybody in the chat already knows that. So
well, you just spoiled it. That's why we know it.
I spoiled it. Yeah. For 200 plus issues, Hank Pym has been shown as troubled. Someone should have him go to therapy. Yeah. It's that kind of therapist who creates the Joker, just a good therapist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not Harley Quinn. I can recommend someone named Quinzel. No, I'm fine. I'm totally good. I was like,
Quinzel.
Okay. Well,
I've got a good doctor here, Hugo Strange.
Hello. As I come to my seminar. No, that's Tommy. That's Tommy Vu.
Tommy Vu. Yeah.
Remember Tommy Vu come to my seminar?
Where's that guy name?
I don't know. I wonder if was that a Canadian thing, or did you know about that guy? Classic.
Is that the guy that would appear on the boats?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Talk about getting into real estate.
Yes.
Buying distressed properties.
Yes.
Yes.
So I had a friend. I had a friend who was he's Filipino, but he was born in the States, so he didn't have an accent of any kind, but he could do a very good like Chinese accent. So we did a video for school where he did the Tommy Vu. We called him Tommy Vu, and he's like, hello, welcome to it. So he did the whole skit, and the class didn't know whether to laugh or not because they weren't sure if that was his real accent because he did it so well, and they didn't know how to. I was like, we're making fun of it. You can laugh. Doc Samson would have been good. Yeah, Doc Samson would have been good. Yeah. That was.
Doc Samson. Yeah.
All right, so they're gonna get married. Why wouldn't she just tell them, "Hey, it's really Hank. He's messed up. We got to try to, help him or something."
Yeah.
She just points at them. Oh, I'm gonna marry him. So here comes Jarvis is untied finally. Jarvis greets the minister.
Yep.
Or is it a minister or is it?
It's a minister, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not part of the gang yet.
Here comes the gang.
Guys are. Yeah, wouldn't he know something's off when they're coming with what he thinks is the dish? Like, wouldn't they just make it there? Anyway.
Yeah, that's weird. Uh-oh, and he's tied up again.
Yeah, he's tied up again, yeah.
Trouble again.
We should do a count.
Yeah.
We
Put my life in jeopardy. All right, so look, come on. All right, so we got the ringmaster, destined to be a peg warmer. It's it's like, all right, peg warmer. They should make a team called the Marvel Legends peg warmers. Peg warmers. Yes, assemble. All right, we're gonna take out the Avengers. The ringmaster and his peg warmers.
No. Yeah.
Peg warmers.
It's like Ilya from Star Trek, Hammerhead. He's like just all the peg warmers, like
not Ilya.
R5D4. Like,
oh my god, this is killing me, man.
Yeah.
I like. No,
Ilya's a great figure, but she was a notorious peg warmer in the early '80s. Yeah,
I liked her. I would have bought the toy. She had nice legs at least, so something there. It's like Aaliyah. Ooh, that's anyways, Crystal. Yes, I love Crystal, and this is like I love. Oh man, I'm so happy to see Crystal here. Is this Fantastic Four Crystal? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. She's part of the team.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So this is Invisible Woman or Girl. I don't know if she was still a girl at the time.
Well, she just had a baby, so
just had a baby, so I guess she's a woman now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a. Yeah, that's right. They had yeah. So they're doing the dress for her. Look at the dress that Invisible Woman's wearing.
Yeah. It's like Enchantress or something.
That's very funky.
Mm.
Yeah, a little bit of Enchantress there, and it's green too. You
greenish,
think it'd be blue?
Yeah.
You got so many overpowered superheroes in one fight. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like they reached for. It's like we need a villain for this to pick it up. It's like, I don't know, Ringmaster. We haven't really done much with him lately. Like, sure,
yeah, there's like zero chance that this guy's gonna do anything.
Yeah,
there's Ben Grimm.
Spider-Man has beaten these guys all by himself. So
yeah,
right.
You've got the X-Men. You got Doctor Strange. Like, like crush that guy.
Yeah, Hawkeye would have definitely been in with Crystal. It's like, woo. Instead of Pepper all the time, if Jarvis, come on. Jarvis. They also lost to the Hulk. I mean, yeah, clearly, like, look at all the X-Men. You see, this is why nobody invites the X-Men. They're not socializing with others. They segregate in themselves.
They're snobs. Yeah.
See, like these guys are all talking together.
Yeah, Black Knight and Hawkeye and Daredevil are mingling,
Yeah. X-Men, you guys. Yeah. I now pronounce you insect and insect. You may now buzz with the insects. They were just
So they
kids.
smooch, and then he makes fun of Hawkeye, so he takes off.
That's right. Daredevil went with Black Widow. Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm dating this real fine piece of ass. Her name's the Black Widow. And Daredevil's like, the Black Widow. Let me see a photo. Oh, here's a picture. He's like, looks good.
Maybe join my magazine.
He's blind. That's
Yeah, that's true.
Describe her.
I forgot about this little box here where they totally reassure you that there's no alcohol at this party.
Yes, they did. No, someone said that. Ravenscroft already said that. Yeah. Great producer.
Stan and Roy have to tell you this, and
they're drinking alcohol. I know
it's
Ben
like
Grimm is
sifters
drinking
and shit, man. It's like there's totally alcohol. Look at Thing's glass.
Yeah, Thing is drinking alcohol. He's not drinking like grape juice or whatever these losers are drinking.
No.
Yeah,
I actually like grape juice, but
this is the 60s. They're not pretending to not drink.
We're also gonna ignore the big soup bowl of cocaine in the background.
So like Hawkeye's talking about Black Widow and Daredevil's like, interesting. Now, where's the cocaine at?
Yeah, it's like, what do you make this an interesting party?
A very strange party.
Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Is Doctor Strange going to perform magic at the party?
Yeah.
No smoking allowed.
Oh, it's the 60s. There's smoking allowed everywhere, man.
Yeah, but no drinking? Come on. Yeah. Anybody drinks, right? According to Marty's mom or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, Marty, you're beginning to sound just like my mother. Jesus, you smoke too?
You smoke too, yeah.
Marty, don't be a square. Anybody drinks. Like, all right. And look, there's like pot leaves there. I love the big superhero splash pages. That is true. Black Panther can afford the female entertainment. Yes. Let me bring you some Wakandan women to get this going. It's like, woo.
It's all Grace Jones is like.
Oh no.
It's like that In Living Color sketch. Is like, no. I'm your date for tonight. Like,
no, not Grace Jones. They're all Pam Greers and it's like, all right. Anyways, I did order my Blaxploitation Volume 2, so I'm very happy to get Volume 2 coming. Anyway, coffee's in that one, so I need a good upgrade. 4K coffee on 4K. How awesome is that going to be? Okay, so here we go. Here comes the what are they called? The circus gang, or what the hell? The
Ringmasters crime
circus
gang or something? I can't remember. Circus of Crime, I think.
Yeah, that's something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so here we go. Smoking here, nice. Doing the wedding. There's the sword. Love the sword.
They're gonna cut the cake with the sword.
Yeah, look at Thing. He's great. Sheesh. I'm starving, and he's yakking.
You want some cake?
Circus of Crime, Circus of Losers.
Circus of Losers, yeah.
No, that's not the official name. Hold on. Yeah, with drugs, baby Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange is definitely on drugs. Here comes a serpent. This is cool. It like wrapped her up.
Yeah.
I can't even move. T'Challa, thank heaven. Ooh, here he comes. Let's fight this thing.
Yeah, it's Vision that really saves the day there. And then they're all like, "Oh, I recognize this snake. It's like the chick from the Circus of Losers." Oh yeah.
Yeah. Vision uses his actual eye beams. The Circus of Crime is here. Dun, dun, dun.
Bullet Man. That guy looks totally like Bullet Man.
And like literally, this woman's just like this serpent lady's like.
That's the snake belongs to her.
Yeah. Snake.
Yeah.
I like the early T'Challa, but he's ineffective against pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, is something happening? Yeah, I can't take part in this.
My beams. I just have this costume. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but didn't he drink that liquid or whatever it was? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
that's this continuity. No, we talked about this before. Like they've expanded on it over the years. So
yeah, we're just doing the Avengers titles. We're not doing every like solo characters things.
no, but like Black Panther's powers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, Vision is just like the best character. Like Vision cannot, like he can just kill anybody.
Yeah.
Like how do you can't stop him? Like he's.
Yeah, Vision is one of my probably top 5 Marvel characters. I love him.
Yeah, he's definitely top 10 for me. I was gonna get a really badass tattoo of his, but then I wanted to get the white Vision, but then I thought that's not gonna look good as a tattoo. So then I was like, I don't know, and then I just now I can't get anything because I'm on blood thinners. The second if I get a paper cut, like I bit the inside of my mouth, it's like gush. It's like gush blood. Like I spat it. It's like so. How much have you already read? I've read up to 61. This is the what do they say? This is Guy reads Avengers reaction or first time reading Avengers or whatever the reaction video.
I read Avengers in mid to late 80s when it was like Gilgamesh and Circe and all these guys like Hercules and all that. And 90s, and of course Heroes Reborn, Heroes Return, that type of stuff. All the crossovers they had, like was it Atlantis Attacks and all that shit. So I think I dropped off in the 90s after they got stupid with everyone. Like the kid Iron Man, I hated that shit.
Oh,
and
that
what else? They effed up everybody at the same time, and I was like, yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
Classic, how much have you read?
So I picked up Avengers in the 140s originally when I was reading, and I read them pretty much from the mid 70s, from probably around 76, 77 to probably about into the 80s, kind of around in there.
Okay.
Like you said, when they got into the 90s and just started doing weird stuff with them, I was like, what is this stuff?
Yeah.
I did read, so I thought we were just talking volume 1. I read Heroes Reborn and Heroes Return.
That's what I thought.
Heroes Return, I went heavy. I read Captain America like 1 to 40. I read Avengers 1 to 40. I read Thor 1 to 40. Did I get Hulk? Maybe. For Hulk, I've read Peter David starting from Grey Hulk and all of the Grey Hulks. Read those from when I was a kid. I was buying those, like the one where he's like breaking through the Hulk sign. Like I have that comic, so it's like I read all those. But I'm talking about I like Heroes Return and Reborn, or I don't know which one's first.
I don't know if people like it. Do you like that classic or no?
Which one do you mean?
The Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld Heroes Reborn thing.
That's Return.
Yeah.
No, that's Heroes Reborn.
No, it's Reborn, man.
That's Heroes Reborn, and then Return is when they came back to the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
It was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of it, really.
Yeah.
I just didn't see the point myself.
Yeah.
But when they did Heroes Return and they came back into the Marvel Universe and they relaunched the book with Kurt Busiek and George Perez, I read that book up until I guess around the time Alan Davis left the book. I think after that.
Yeah. So I read Heroes Return or Reborn, and then I read Heroes Return, like a lot of it. Like, I mean, 40 issues, like each one guy. And I even gave away a lot of those. He never has the Infinity Stone. That's a movie thing, Skeptic. Vision never has any Infinity Stones. Edward's saying he's read from Avengers about 127 Galactic Storm storyline just before the Iron Man King Abomination crossing. Okay. Classic got mostly good stuff. Yep. Okay. I returned to Avengers with Music Pros Run. Okay. So is that Hero's Return?
Yeah, that's the Hero's Return.
Okay. Fair Avengers Run where Thomas Schumer. Okay. Yep. Hated Bendis. Nobody likes anything Bendis, I don't think. Here's what it pops out. All the guests have at least circus comes out of the kitchen. I mean, who wants a cake? Yeah, who wants a cake with a snake there? Yeah, so when you guys are asking about Avengers, to me, this is the real Avengers. All that stuff is just like random stuff. So if you're talking, when someone says how much Avengers have you read, I think Volume 1. So I've read 61 issues of Volume 1. There you go. I don't count Return and Reborn, and I mean I count them. They're Avengers comics, so I read those because that's what I had.
But J-Man's a big West Coast Avengers man, so
yes, that's Volume 1, baby. From Volume 1, I've got that because I love Hawkeye and Vision was there and Wonder. I love because actually Iron Man was on the cover, and it's the Silver Centurion was the first picture of him, and Wonder Man, who I love. Vision, who comes in, and Scarlet Witch, and Hawkeye. So I love that. The only thing is, if Captain America was there, that would have been like bloody the best ever.
Yeah,
I had I've read West Coast Avengers up until Burn through the Burn stuff, and then I left after that.
Yeah, that Saban cartoon was basically West Coast Avengers. They didn't call it that; they just called it Avengers. But it was the roster. It was so weird.
Oh yeah. It's like, because it's, and even like, I'm trying to watch some of the Iron Man stuff, and it's like, that's West Coast Avengers.
Right. And it's Force Works and all that.
Yeah. Force Works. Yeah. I didn't.
No one read it. I don't even know how it survived.
Anyway. Okay. So he says it here. Yellow Jacket is Goliath. So he was wearing his other costume underneath.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Must be really hot.
He must have been really hot. And then he was wearing his tux, wasn't he? Or no? Oh no, he was getting married as thing.
As that, yeah. Yellow Jacket.
I don't want Vision to have an Infinity Stone. That's stupid. What's really funny is the Yellow Jacket costume was not unstable molecules, but he has Goliath. So I know. It's just weird. Like Roger Stern's writer, but could never get into his Avengers, such a dull team. There you go. Okay, so he used the snake to tie the guy up, man. That is awesome. And then, I mean, T'Challa, like, what the hell's going on here? They're trying to do like,
what is that?
What the hell's happening here? Let me turn my head here. What in the bloody hell is going on here?
He's got someone with his legs and some with his arms or something like that.
They're gonna DDT him or something, and then he's like flipping them or whatever. Like
it's the 3D or whatever. The Dudley Boys.
Oh, the Dudley Boys move. Yeah, they're gonna 3D him.
He ran through a table.
At the tables. Oh. It's like okay, and then he hurricanrana. Okay, so he threw one guy, and then he's got the big leg scissors here. He's like. So he hurricanranaed one guy, and then the other guy got. Wow, this is like a great. T'Challa is awesome. He should be in a luchador match or something. Here comes this weird clown-faced guy, and I don't know. He tried to shoot the Vision, but like that was a fail.
They're very ambitious. I'll give them that. Like it's like they're taking on these big heavy hitters, and it's like a random guy with a stick that shoots something. I don't know.
Yeah, Vision nailed him. I love that Hawkeye got tied up like Jarvis. So Hawkeye was like, Jarvis, you keep getting tied up, you loser. And then Jarvis is like, oh, now what do you think, Hawkeye? Hawkeye's like, God damn. Remember when there was the Fantastic Five? Oh, that clown looked like Pennywise, yeah. Remember when they were the Fantastic Five? Well, I mean, Invisible Girl was there with Crystal for a bit.
Yeah.
So you had five, I guess. And then you had Franklin.
Yeah,
so I guess.
I mean, he doesn't start doing stuff till a little later on, but
he's just a baby. You're a baby. Oh yeah, double punch by Wanda. Boom. Here comes Hawkeye. It's like it can't be. It's over. He missed the whole damn thing. Hawkeye didn't even do nothing. I like. Listen, blame blasted ringmaster and his crummy plans. Listen, buddy, you were part. That plan didn't come out of a vacuum or whatever. You were there. So
Yeah.
like, shut your mouth. It's like you followed him.
Right.
Just a whiny child. Yeah. Put him through the wall. Yeah. Now let's get married. Woohoo! Whoa! Look, he's gonna eat her head.
Yeah.
He's gonna kiss her entire face.
Well, this is where they explain. They do the 4-panel explanation like they did in Legion.
Hey, Superboy.
Like,
I'm wearing Superboy today. I'm wearing Superboy today because that was the big hidden message Sean picked up on. I wasn't sure if the chat would pick up on it. The big hidden subliminal. It's like I was giving you the clue. It's the Superboy, 4 pages, and it's all clear. Okay, so Yellow Jacket was me, but we're all good. Yay! Well, what the hell? Hold on a second.
What happened? Yeah. Like all of you are acting out of character. Oh, let's explain it for 4 panels, and then it's like it's done.
There is nothing that Superboy can't solve in 4 panels. Like, everyone's like, "What's your favorite comic?" Oh, I bet you it's Avengers. Oh no, Jay loves Conan. Oh, Conan. Oh no. Yeah, the fucking no. He always talks about West Coast Avengers. There's Punisher War Journal. He's always the best comic is Superboy. He solves everything in 4 panels. No one can beat Superboy. He's undefeated. If they put Superboy in anything, he just immediately wins. I did Superboy. Remember, I did Superboy versus Ozymandias.
Yeah.
Superboy. I don't know if Classic if we knew each other. Did we know each other when I? Have you seen where I did like a video of Superboy solving Watchmen?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. He solved it. He looked at her. He's like, "Oh yeah, shit. There's like a fake giant squid. Okay, destroyed that. Destroyed it. It's over." and then he stopped the boys. He destroyed Homelander in like 2 panels. He's just like, "Oh, Homelander's a bad guy. Dead." And Tanya, man,
I really hope Homelander learns his lesson.
Yes.
I would have been a fantastic Superboy writer. I'll tell you, God's honest truth, if they said you could do whatever you want, what I would really want is to do a team-up book, but an anthology book, not a team-up, I'm sorry. Anthology book, Superboy, the real Superboy, Clark Kent, and Dick Grayson Robin. Just 2 solo stories, a solo Superboy and a solo. I know they can't meet up because of the time, but Superboy can go in the future and meet him if he needs to as an anthology. I like the Super Sons concept, but it was characters that were still too new and it was okay. But I want and I would do it my way, like the classic looking way. I'd love to do that. Like, forget about, I'd like to do Punisher or something crap. Like, I'd love to do Superboy and Robin and just make it simple, fun comics, make them Silver Age. They're goofy. And that's it. Like, these people now with these comics where it's like, nothing's going on for pages and pages. And it's supposed to be this big, it's a big metaphor. Like, fuck off. Like, it's a fucking comic. Like, what are you giving me here, man? What the hell did I just read? What was I reading? I'm reading the Star Wars comics for this Friday.
Yeah.
Shit, right away. I don't know which one. Okay, I already read the ones for this week. I'm reading the ones for next week now, right?
Yeah.
Right away. It's like, we got to go. Oh, they're captured. Oh, we got to escape. Okay, here comes it. Like, right away. It's like stuff's going on immediately. Like, there's not there's 3-page setup or there's nothing. It's like it's right away. It's like Darth Vader's like, okay, okay, in this week's I gotta weed these guys out immediately. It starts halfway through I know it's a newspaper strip, but the way they collected it, it's like it starts halfway through the comic right into it.
Yeah. And you're like, what led to this? What's the explanation? It's like,
no. Yeah, the explanation is the Empire's bad and the rebels are fighting them.
Yeah, done.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of Star Wars.
Yeah, they found Hawkeye hanging in the thing. Yeah, that's funny. In the pantry.
You shouldn't hang me on a hook.
Yeah. Were you pissed at the underpowered Vision in Infinity War? I guess so. I mean, I don't know. By that point, I knew they're never going to do the comics. Really all Superboy needs for Homelander is Phantoms. Yeah, he's done. Oh, I know. There's that Substance K or something or whatever it's called. Whatever the thing is that did Homelander, Superboy found a place that had it, and then he just threw it at him and it just killed him. And he lost all his power. Sorry?
Compound V.
Compound V. Sorry, I don't know. What the hell did I say? I said, wow, I really got that one wrong. Who cares? Nobody cares. The boys is piss anyways, right? The MCU got Vision all wrong. Yeah, they did. From his origin, yeah, they did. But he looked cool. Donna Troy's Wonder Girl, yeah. Donna Troy's good. I wouldn't mind having Donna Troy appear in that. Best team would be Superman meeting some aged Robin from Earth 2. So Robin already has been. Oh, you know what? Earth 2 Robin, like the grown up Earth 2 Robin, that was Clobby and I's favorite. We bonded over a few random things. Mm-hmm. That was one of the random. He showed me a picture of his shelf once. I was like, hey, in the corner. I was like, is that Earth 2 Robin in the corner? He's like, yes. I was like, I have that toy. Earth 2 Robin's the best. He's like, yes. I was like, yes, he is the best. What? And it's like and he didn't even mean to show me that. He just took a picture of his shit. I saw it in the corner.
Did we just become best friends?
Oh my god! I was like, yes. And that Brady Bold episode where they had Robin as the grown-up Robin in that costume, like, yes, because Robin should. Well, what's Robin going to grow up to be? He'll grow up to be Robin. Like, I don't understand. Like, is Batman when Batman turns 50, is he gonna change his identity, his superhero persona? No, he's Batman. Like, why would Robin not be Robin? Like, now it's just the name applied to the sidekick of Batman, but it's like I like Robin just like being Robin and grows up and he's Robin. Like, I don't like, why is he something else? Like, they could have another character called Nightwing. Like, maybe Jason Todd could have been Nightwing. It could have been Batman and Nightwing or something, right? Or, whatever, this mantle business. Take it easy, Ravenscroft. Most favorite part, Christopher 2 Robin just gave up and never returned. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, man. Doctor Strange with the mask on. Guys in the chat, do you like Doctor Strange with this mask? I own all of Doctor Strange of 1 to 80, the whole thing. It's one of my complete collections. He does have the mask. I think, or did he not have it at that point? He may have got rid of it after Strange Tales. He may have gotten rid of it in Strange Tales, so I don't remember now. I don't own all of Strange Tales. It's like 167 or 8 or 9 or something like that. Then it got, it started over with number 1. So that's what I have all of. But this mask, let me know in the chat if you like the mask on Doctor Strange or not. I think it's kind of neat, but some people don't like it. I mean, it is what it is. Before we do the last issue, Sean, just want to remind everybody to subscribe to Classic Comics. The link is in the description of all my videos, but it's also in the chat right now. And if you're watching this on Sean's channel, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're watching this on my channel, please subscribe to Sean's channel. We have similar content, but we don't overlap the content. All right, 61.
All right, Avengers Volume 1, number 61. The cover art is by John Buscema. Release date is December 12th, 1968, but cover date is February 1969. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. Written by Roy Thomas, penciled by John Buscema, inked by George Klein, lettered by Sam Rosen, and edited by Stan Lee.
All right. This was awesome. This cover is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What'd you say, Sean? Sorry.
A nice change of pace.
Oh, yeah.
This crazy, like they're fighting giant monsters and stuff.
This is brilliant, man. This is great.
And Surtur, too.
Yeah, Surtur. Is this the first? No, he would have.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah, it would have been Thor. Oh my God, this is great. I remember Classic. You were saying how they incorporate the titles in the thing. I like that. It's kind of
neat.
This is badassery. Like, you got the guy on the horse here, and you got freaking Hawkeye standing up and shooting. That's pumped up. Look at this. I love ice creatures. Vision and Black Panther teaming up to fight this ice creature thing. I wish they would do this. Sean, you mentioned something to me a few weeks back about how in Endgame how they team up and they split up into little teams, and it's really neat.
Yeah.
But I wish they would split up into teams and fight a monster.
Right.
Like it's still got that aim low attitude, right? Of
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, we're going to replace. We're going to take a
they have a
stone.
mission each.
Yeah, but like, why can't it be? Oh, there's 7 monsters, and we have to team. Like or whatever, right? Like I don't know, like. Maybe when you travel through time, it creates a monster, some bullshit. Like everything, like nothing is geared towards an action scene, which is what superheroes are supposed to be. It's supposed to be geared towards a fight.
Yeah.
This comic's like a 10 out of 10, like easy. Okay, so they're sitting around, don't worry guys, they're sitting around doing nothing for like 1 second and then something this. All right, so why are they shooting his face again? What the hell was this? What was going on here?
It's solar. It's like a solar beam charging him up.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's screaming in pain because of the solar energy he's getting. Oh wait, that's Superman. Sorry. See, Vision's not screaming like a little bitch. He's like, yeah, give me the energy, man.
Oh. Yeah.
So they're shooting the solar energy at his head. You can charge. That's pretty cool. Yeah, for sure. Sir sucks ass. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Ymir and these guys are awesome. Okay, so they're charging up the Vision. Good thing we've charged them because we're going to go into an adventure sequence right now. Here comes Doctor Strange. His he can astral project his form or whatever. That's a thing. Hawkeye immediately shoots, but it goes through him. That cannot harm Doctor Strange. Oh, what? Stop! I need your help. There's these 2 awesome monsters destroying shit. So we need to. You guys need to split up in interesting groups and come with me. We're gonna go fight these monsters. And T'Challa's like, God damn! It's like that's why I joined the Avengers. That's what I'm talking about right now. It's like, why do you think I'm in Wakanda? That place is boring as piss. It's like nothing happens. It's like everyone just lounges around. It's like, let's go. Kiss alive. Paul Stanley's like, let's go. Sorry, were you gonna say something, Sean?
No, I was going to say, like, his plan is to conjure a spell for them to join together to fight each other. But in order for that to happen, the Avengers have to be close by these monsters or something. It's sort of like Dragon Slayer. Like, you have to be close by I think for him to latch onto the Avengers to get to the monster. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, that's why they have to go to them.
Yeah, I think it's like the spell. It's like he needs a point of origin.
Yeah.
So they get them to the monsters, and then when they get to the monsters, if they can keep them busy long enough for him to conjure the spell, so that both at the same time could be close to those monsters, and then the pair act as conduits that he can put the spell to those guys, and then bring them to fight each other.
Or something, yeah.
Right. It's good enough to make it a 10 out of 10 comic because it's action, and not stupid enough to be like, well, it's like, okay, it's magic. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Right. Like,
it's magic.
Yeah. Oh man, I love this. This comic is just so awesome. Doctor Strange. So does everyone like the mask on Doctor Strange? Because I think it looks pretty cool.
I mean, it's an okay look, but I was thinking, and I may be wrong, that this, I don't know, I'm trying to remember that this was like another Doctor Strange or something. It wasn't the usual one, but I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I'm not sure.
Yeah, whatever it is, it looks good, and if it looks cool, you can get away with a lot of stuff, right? Like, great, the Defenders. Yeah, I love Defenders. Doctor Strange is wearing the mask so he could hide his made-up superhero name. Yeah, I know. And Doctor Strange, former neurosurgeon, waiting last month in the same cape. Yeah, it's like, hey, you're that guy from we just saw you, didn't we?
At the wedding, yeah.
Yeah, he had to hide his identity. Yeah, I've read these issues where he gets the mask. I was actually taking notes. Doctor Strange is a great comic. The one I have and the Strange Tales, like whenever it becomes just Doctor Strange's, like Doctor Strange Volume 1, whatever Volume 1 starts at 160 or something weird like that, I think. And then so I technically have Doctor Strange Volume 2, but it's the first Doctor Strange number 1. So it's weird. It's weird when you talk to people. Yeah, I've got Doctor Strange number 1. Oh my God. Relax. It's not the first appearance. Well, still, it's the number 1. Well, it's not really the first solo title either, but it's the first number 1. So
there are many number 1s of everything. So.
Yes, but I do have the first number 1. So that's something. But not the first appearance and not the first solo titled comic. But we do have Doctor Strange here. Let's go. Here comes Satanish. I don't know how you say this guy's name.
He's Satanish. He's not Satan. He's Satanish. That's it.
Yeah, I could not. This is like Galactus. Satanish. Yeah. Satanish. It's like, okay.
Strange look up.
It's like the crystal. This guy's costume needs work.
I know, it's very baggy. Like, can't get something form fitting. Like, even his mask is sort of like kind of on his head. I don't know.
Like Doctor Strange lifts him up. Like Doctor Strange being, look, he's pretty muscular here.
Yeah. He conjured them up, you know.
He's like, whoosh, like, all right.
Working out, bro.
Looking good, DS. Looking pretty good there. Give me that crystal. It's like pick up Black Knight, Black Panther, and Black Knight. You guys team up. No, I don't want to have two blacks on the scene. So okay, let's put him under this thing here.
Yes,
let me get my gloves.
Yeah,
gotta do some operation. Are you qualified? Are you a qualified surgeon? Listen, I've played the Operation board game many times, and I always win. It's like, all right. I like how he's got a mask on a mask.
Right. Yeah. Explain the mask again. What the hell was that about?
I think it's like a mystical. It's more of a mystical mask.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not like literally like.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like, you know, it's not like a ski mask or something.
Oh,
all right, Mohammed. Good night, man.
Yeah.
Before the demasculation began, yeah. We're men. All right. You did it. You fixed me. That's right, because I'm Doctor Strange. I'm actually a real doctor. Oh, wow. I thought that was just like a gimmick. Nope.
No.
Here comes Vision. Okay, so there's this volcano that's erupting. So we better go do something. It's like, all right. Well, good thing you're finished with that operation. It's like, let's go. And here's like the big ice area. That magic mask was not hospital grade. Yeah, I agree. Got zapped in the hair on Doctor Strange some way. Yeah. All right, let's go. They've got that crystal thingy now. So I guess this is what he needs. This is one of the things he needs for the spell and whatnot. So they take a Quinjet, I believe. And then the other guys just go on the horse. Aragorn? Is it Aragorn? Yeah, Aragorn. Yeah.
You have to put the horse in a plane, fly it over to wherever they're going, and then
No, he's on the plane. Look. Oh. See?
Oh yeah, they go into the plane. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're in the jet.
Yeah.
Dead center. Okay, so they nailed this thing. That was awesome.
They know it's a god, right? Like you can't just because they're like, oh yeah, we got and then it reforms and they're all stunned.
Well, they're buying time, right? So they're thinking, oh, this guy's gonna take forever to reform. By the time he reforms, then but he reforms pretty fast. Look out behind you. No, it can't be. So now we're just going to be cutting back and forth between two epic battles. I like the art here. Actually, I like the inks here. Who was the inker on this one? I forgot.
It was Esposito, I think. No, it's George Klein.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
He's been inking most of these, so.
This is like super cool. This is like, I mean, like, I mean, I don't know what was the price on this one. What was the cover price? I don't remember. 35 cents.
It's 12 cents.
12 cents.
It's the
Wow.
60s.
Oh yeah, still 60s. Wow, what a goddamn bargain, man.
Yeah.
12 cents. You're like, yeah. It's like this is killer. I like everything that happens here. They're fighting. It's like, whoa, he's falling. Grab him. Yes, grab them just in time. I got you. Cut back to these guys. Look, Vision's blasting the crap out of this thing.
Yeah.
It's like, boom, he still gets nailed. Black Panther's like pushing this log over. That's cool.
Yeah.
Shit, he nailed him pretty good there. I'm going intangible there. Yeah, doing the spell. I gotta get that spell. Come on. Gotta get the spell. You got the big like native guys. Where's her? Yeah, Hercules would have been great here.
Yeah.
All right, so I like how they're just beating the crap out of this thing, throwing fire logs on them, blasting them. Like everyone is just destroying this guy. And then Hawkeye keeps shooting. It's like Doctor Strange is like, okay, he's getting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Making it more. Whoosh. And then he like teleports them both. Hey, FK, how's it going, dude? Were you here? Was FK here earlier? Oh, we're too far up on the chat. I can't go back. So. All right. Whoosh. And then they're gonna smash the crap out of each other.
Looks like in humanoids.
It does look like in humanoids.
Yeah.
Everything's destroyed yet? The end. Awesome.
They cancel each other out. Yeah.
Yeah. What a bloody awesome comic. I might have to buy this one just random. I don't mind just this one because I really like this a lot. It's like one comic. It's very defined. Here's Doctor Strange. There's these two monsters. We have to destroy them. It's my mother-in-law. She's in India, so I don't think she's coming by anytime soon. After this issue, I want to show you one of my favorite epic moments in New Teen Titans. I'm not going to be able to show it, Joe Dog. That site's gone. I can't go to any comic anymore. Sorry, man. We could try to look for it if you want on, try to see if you can find it on Google or something, but I can't go to that site. There is an alternative site, but I'm not going on it on this computer. This is a brand new computer, and I'm not having any weird things on it. As soon as you go to any of these sites, pop-ups, and all this is like, forget it. So unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. That's why we're looking at the ones I actually bought. So I actually bought all these. Hey, they changed the font.
Yeah,
or the trade dress or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, hey, we know who this guy is. Okay, that's next week. So There you go. So yeah, what'd you guys think of those?
Pretty awesome.
I thought this week's were like pretty damn good.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at okay, so let's change my background.
And they're important issues too, because Vision joining and Hank becoming Yellow Jacket. I mean, those have repercussions for many years to come.
For sure, yeah.
And they set up the Ultron stuff, or established Ultron in this.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be back soon. I think 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, he's back, and I have that issue too.
Wow.
And that's the one that introduces adamantium.
Oh, awesome. That's going to be awesome. All right, let's take a look at some of the so we'll go into the after show. We can stay for a bit before I have to go. I want to take a lecture tonight. I got one more lecture left, and I've completed the one course. I've got like 80-something% in it, so I want to try to finish that off tonight. It's about an hour. Okay, so what was that guy called? Monarch? Yeah, Deathstalk or Start. Yeah, here he is. This is the guy that Sean was talking about earlier today.
Yeah, that guy.
So what is he from? Marvel Premiere.
Yep.
Is he only in one issue?
I think so. I don't even know if he appeared in other stuff. He probably did.
The Roy Thomas going forward, yeah. Marvel Premiere 32. I guess that's it. Oh no, 20 appearances.
Oh,
Oh no, wait, Earth 7. What is all this?
So he must be in a alternate reality or alternate timeline or something.
Oh, okay. 1 second. That was my that was R2D2 letting me know I got to take my meds.
Yeah, he's probably in some alternate timeline like Kill Raven or something like
Kill
that.
Raven's good.
Yeah.
Sean got them all at my. Remember, we went to this random comic shop that I used to go to, and Sean found the entire damn run there.
the entire thing, yeah. I bought them all. And then I just recently got the graphic novel. So I have the whole thing now. There aren't a lot. I do love Kill Raven though. Yeah, Marvel Premiere was weird. Wood God is the one before that. Wood God is another character that no one cares about.
Yeah, another real obscure character.
Yeah.
Kill Raven. I've got this collection. Not physically though, but Sean's got all the originals.
I have that
There
one
wasn't
too,
that. There wasn't that many, was there, Sean? How many was there?
No, probably 18 issues or something. Which key is? Oh, okay.
Wait, so much of Marvel Premiere's introduced new characters. Low sales meant no more stories of that character. So
Yeah.
I guess that Monarch guy got the no story or no
one cares.
sales. He
Oh,
looked
God.
pretty neat though.
Yeah. Issue 36 has 3D Man, which another character that died, the death of 1,000 dogs.
He looks cool in this costume. This is the costume I know.
That's Kill
This
Raven?
is
Yeah.
what I know. This right here.
Yes,
Right, this is the one that you
That's
have,
the
right?
classic. That's his first appearance.
Yeah. They're pretty neat. I read I got them on digital. I wouldn't mind, trying them out or whatever. I read
They're
the
cool.
first issue.
You know what it is, right? It's their sequel to War of the Worlds.
Yes.
So everything in War of the Worlds happens, but the aliens then become immune to the disease, so they come back for another go and wipe out humanity and enslave it. And so that guy is a slave that doesn't know any better, and then he rebels against the.
So what's this one then? Is this part of it or this?
What do you mean?
This is towards the end of it. It's all in Amazing Adventures, right?
Yes. So it's all. I don't think they made a Kill Raven comic as Kill Raven. It's
Right. It's just
featured.
Amazing Adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they made that graphic novel thing, which is part of the Marvel graphic novel series. It's just big magazines.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if that's still on Amazon.
What, the Epic collection? Or
Yeah. Oh no, it is, but it's like massively expensive, so that's like stupid. I'm not gonna. I already have it on digital, but
Seeker 3000. That's another weird, obscure thing. I'm just looking at all these premieres. I should get these.
I think. Well, I have them all. I borrowed them all from the library.
Yeah, but I mean physical.
Let's get physical. Amazing Adventures is like the first Kill Raven series. Later, there was attempts to merge them into the past of Guardians of the. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, what other?
Yes, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. When they made their own comic in the 90s, they merged the Kill Raven history with that. I remember that. You gonna say, J-Red?
Oh no, it's fine. What was the other thing we mentioned? Cherry. Oh, I've got that movie. I've got that movie. I also have the Cherry 2000 soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I actually did a Cherry 2000 watch party, and I had posters, and I think Steve won the contest because he's got. I had 11 by 17 posters printed out of both versions of Cherry 2000 poster. This. I love this poster. I had this poster up in my cubicle.
Yeah.
For a while. Have you seen You've seen Cherry 2000, right? Classic. It feels like
Yeah, I saw that on cable way back, like in the 80s.
Yeah. I had this shirt also. Let's see if they can. No, not this one. You know what? That shirt place is gone. Oops, spelled that wrong. No, that's not the one. That's not the shirt I had. This place, Rotten Cotton, used to do shirts, and they do like two color. And I had the Cherry 2000 shirt from that. Can't find it now. What's the? No, I didn't have to take it down. No, we didn't. There was nothing like that. Everyone likes me at my job. But I love the poster. I should get this. Like, well, this poster I don't like as much. That's the this one is okay. This one's okay. I've got the Blu-ray of this, but like, I like this poster where the car is like falling or whatever. It's one of my favorites. Someone tried to make a terrible. This is terrible. They tried to make a wallpaper. Come on, that's a terrible wallpaper. I made a. Oh, why'd that go to blank like that? Wow, does it go to blank if I minimize it? Oh my gosh. I was gonna say I took the. I took Frank Miller's. I took the Dark Knight 2. And I've been messing with. I've been trying to like make little iPhone wallpapers of certain parts of it because I love that comic. I know everyone hates it. That's fine. But I did my first one. All right, good night, man. Take it easy. I did my first one, which I merged up the Atom. 1 second. So these all look like. They're like for your phone, so it's like they're all thin. But like so I merged up a few panels of him fighting that monster in the petri dish and then him emerging. So it's like so that actually will fit your phone. Like, so yeah, I've been doing that, and like so I have to remove the background of this, and then this is a different panel, and then I merged that panel with this panel, and and I had to change some I had to remove some of the text. So I did stuff like that, but I've been having fun doing those. But yeah, so there's a. I mean, we saw the Superman trailer. There's a Naked Gun trailer.
I saw it. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm feeling it now. Some parts were kind of funny, but some parts felt weird. Like him getting the coffee while driving is super funny.
Yeah, Liam Neeson isn't really making the humor work for me. I think he needs to like figure out comedic timing a bit better, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen that? Have you seen the Naked Gun trailer?
Yeah, it was. I'm kind of with you. I mean, I liked it, but I'm not loving it. But I would say I think he actually has pretty good comedic timing. Have you ever seen that show? Oh, that was the one. Life's Too Short.
No.
It's a show with what's his face? Who played Willow?
Yeah.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever seen the one? There's an episode of that with Liam Neeson in it, where he's trying to do comedy, and it is freaking hysterical. It is hilarious.
Yeah, I saw some of this. I didn't see that one though. Yeah.
Yeah, where because he's always like in the office with what's his face there. That's kind of
Ricky Gervais.
They're like, I guess, the writers on the show or the producers of the show, and so there's an episode where he's Warwick Davis, because it's basically Warwick Davis playing himself,
right?
And and trying to navigate his acting career and everything. And there's one episode where he's in the office talking with him and trying to get work, and then Liam Neeson just kind of barges in and is like, "I want to do comedy now," and It's on YouTube. Can you show any of it? Just maybe a little of it.
No, I don't want to, just in case. I've already gotten a couple of.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna watch this for sure. I love Ricky Gervais. I haven't watched every show, but like the one where he's in the old age home. Derek is my favorite.
Just look it up. It is so funny. It's like he wants to do improv.
Yeah.
And so he's like, let's do some improv now. And Gervais is like, well, we actually were about to go out. And he's like, let's do improv now. They're like, okay. So.
Oh my God, this is genius.
And so they come up with scenarios like, you're going to the doctor. He's like, okay. And so he's like, knock, knock, comes in. And then basically he completely torpedoes the improv and then he blames them. You have to see it. It's so funny.
This is crazy. So Ricky Gervais is himself. What the hell? I did not know any of this. I didn't know about this show. Oh, I'll be getting this ASAP. My wife has seen every Ricky Gervais show that's available to watch on any of the streaming services. So we've seen Derek like 2 or 3 times over. Have you ever seen Derek?
Yeah.
Have you seen Derek Classic Comics?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. So I can't show you. I wish I'm going to find the link and show it to you. Like every single, and I've recommended this show to like maybe 9 or 10 people of all walks of life, older lady, older guy, couples, married couples, like newlyweds, like all over my office, everyone. So it's Ricky Gervais, and he plays a guy who is like a special needs guy. He's like autistic or something. And he works in an old age home, and it's done like The Office, because, Ricky Gervais did the first Office. So it's like a documentary looking kind of thing. And it's absolutely hilarious. But some of the episodes are so well done that I actually got emotional. And then some of them I've cried, and there's a couple of clips, and there's this guy named Doug. Hold on, I'll look it up. I know this has something to do with Avengers, but we're in the after show, so hold on. Derek, Ricky Gervais. So this is it. You can see like, oh yeah, this guy. These are the friends. So this guy who's been in An Idiot Abroad, I think he's been in like stuff with Ricky Gervais. This guy's character is the absolute best. His name is Doug. And like Derek keeps going like, Dougie. He's like, what, Derek, what? And he'll be like, what would win between AIDS and rabies? And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, what if a man with AIDS bit a dog with rabies? Could he give it? And then Doug's like, why is this conversation happening? And then like they're driving a bus. He's driving the old people to this thing, and he's like bothering him while he's driving, and the cameraman's there, and he goes, you're gonna get a ticket if you're on your phone. Surely this is worse. He's like, Dougie, he keeps saying, he's continuously talking and asking these weird questions while the guy's like talking to the camera saying like, what is this? But the best one is where they have this jumble sale or something, and there's this little porcelain frog that Doug hates, and he's like, I just want this gone. So he gave it away. For them to sell at the jumble sale. And then Derek, so the scene starts. I'm gonna get this clip and send it to you. The scenes, it's like 1 minute. The scene starts with with Derek coming back with a porcelain frog, and he's like, look, Dougie, I bought one. And he's like, what? He's like, wait, no, we gave that. So it's like he gave it away to sell, but Derek bought it at the sale thinking that there's going to be 2 of them now, like to go with the other one. And Doug destroys him. Like Derek is not getting it. Like if it wasn't so funny, you'd be like, this is so mean. Like he's so mean to him. But he's like, and Derek's like, oh, I'll go the other way. He's like, no, this is the one. He's like, no, but I bought another one. He's like, and he's looking, he's like, stop looking over there. It's not there. He's getting upset with him. I swear to God, it is the absolute friggin' funniest. I was crying my eyes out. And I've watched that scene. Like, if you look at the views on YouTube and there's like 1 million, 500,000 are my views. It's like I just keep rewatching the same. It's so funny. It's a great show. It's on Netflix, so it's like super available. Life's Too Short. Well, Life's Too Short. Where was the Peter Dinklage? Oh yes, he would not be happy with that. Well, Mr. Man.
He's never gonna live that down, man.
Yeah, because he was angry about stuff, and I just didn't understand.
Well, but when you listen to what he's saying, he has a misunderstanding of the original movie. He thought that like the dwarves were magic and he lived in a cave. And in the movie, that's clearly not the case. They live in a cottage and they work in that cave. It's implied that they're kind of ostracized from the rest of society, so they all live with each other, right? And they could have done something with that in the movie. So he went on this big stink, and then Disney said, "Well, you know what? Then they're going to be magical creatures. They're not dwarves." And everyone's like, "Oh, are they going to be ghosts or something?" No, they are the dwarves, but they're othered in the way that Peter Dinklage was mad at. So they just did that, and it's so stupid. I don't know if that's on Disney Plus yet. I want to watch it, just see how terrible.
What the stuff? Yeah, I got it from the library.
Yeah.
So I put it on the library. I put it on your library card if you want it, but like, or I can put it on your library card now. I think I have it. Let me see if I have.
I'll watch it on. No, I'm not itching to get it from the library. I'll just watch it on D Plus. But yeah,
I may have. I think I deleted it because now it's free on D Plus.
But that Hornswoggle guy, he rants about this like every chat. Everyone loves to ask him about it, and he goes, "Oh, he's a piece of shit." No,
have you seen classic? Have you seen Hornswoggle hates Google? No. Hornswoggle hates Peter Dinklage. So no. Hornswoggle was he did the Leprechaun remake.
Yeah, I can't remember his real name. They put his real name.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So he's a little person, and he's
a wrestler.
He's a wrestler. Yeah, he hates Peter Dinklage. Like and he goes on Piers Morgan and he goes on like every chance he gets. He literally destroys him. He's like, F that effing guy and all that. Because he's really mad at this Snow White thing. And they're like, oh, the movie wasn't very good. He's like, okay, the movie wasn't very good, but I don't care. The point of it is not if the movie is good or not. The point of it is that 7 dwarf actors get paid. And he's like, but it's not just 7 dwarf actors.
14 actors.
He goes, then you're going to need stunt doubles for these guys. Then you're going to need extras for these guys. He goes, so it could be anywhere from depending on how many stunt doubles you need and how many extras you need and how many whatever. And there's, and there's always multiple units being shot on movies like this, right? So it could have been anywhere from 7 to like 15, little people hired for a big time Disney production. Now he didn't know that, Rachel was going to make a fool of herself and all of that. So he doesn't know that. The point is, it doesn't matter. He's like, it's paying jobs and we're going to be high profile and there'll be toys of these guys and they're going to be on, So anyways, so he's like, F this Peter Dinklage guy. He was like super pissed off, but like, and then people are trying to be offended on his behalf. They're like, well, it's kind of offensive. And he's like, how is it offensive? It's not offensive to me. So why are you getting offended? He'll challenge because there's always some dumb, some idiot who's like, oh, well, it's like, well, I am a little person and I'm offended. I'm not offended. You're pissing me off. It's like, oh,
yeah.
And we can't say shit.
He pointed out that Peter Dinklage was in that movie Tiptoes, where you ever see this, where Gary Oldman plays a dwarf, but like what they did was he's on his knees and it's the stupidest thing.
Oh, yeah.
But there's other dwarves in the movie, like real ones. And then there's Gary Oldman is the main one, but he's clearly a man. But like they make him look like a dwarf in the film. It's awful.
Yeah,
it's so stupid. Yeah,
I never saw it, but I remember seeing like images from it and being like, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah, it's not even supposed to be funny. It's like a big drama.
Well, nothing beats Clifford, Martin Short as that little kid. That is that is.
I forgot about that.
That is the weirdest. Sean, later tonight, go Siskel and Ebert review Clifford, and they're like, "What is going on?"
He's trying to do that. Like Lily Tomlin had that character where she was on a big chair and she's like a little kid. Edith Ann. But
Yes.
what they didn't do was do a whole movie of that because it's just a sketch.
Yeah, it's a skit. No,
But,
Clifford walking around saying, ooh, and he's got a little dinosaur. He's like, ooh, I want to go on this ride. And the guy's like mega pissed off at him. And then he puts him on the roller coaster and he keeps making it go faster. He's like trying to kill the Clifford. It's like, oh, he's like, yeah, faster, faster. Like, he's like, you can. Oh, I remember when I watched It's Pat.
Yeah.
I sat down and watched.
How long can they stretch out one joke for? Like
I swear,
90
Sean,
minutes?
they exhausted.
Is it
and
80 or 90 minutes? Like
It's like
is it
90 minutes, I think. Have you ever seen It's Pat? Classic.
I mean, I never watched the movie. I know the skit from Saturday Night Live, but I never saw the film.
Okay, so I was like, and this is recent. I'm like, I'm
We were
doing it.
making fun of it, and then you're like,
Yeah.
I have to watch this tonight.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, it's Pat.
Either that joke or she falls. It's like there's a lot of her falling downstairs and stuff too.
Yeah, and like so Pat is marrying this person.
Yeah.
And then you can't tell if that person's a man or a woman.
And the other person is Dave Foley.
Dave Foley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they're like, oh, Pat, are you wearing? It's like, what are you wearing at the thing? Oh, I'm just gonna wear my normal stuff. And it's like, and the other person, like, I'm gonna just wear my normal stuff. It's like, okay. And they're like, well, who's giving the bride away? It's like, oh, nobody. We're just gonna go together. It's like, oh, it's like, okay, well, it's just like they cannot figure. And then the one neighbor starts getting obsessed with Pat. It's like the wife's like, oh, you think about his Pat? And it's like, oh, I can't. It's like, you can't.
Yeah.
This is 90 minutes of this nonsense.
I think that actress apologized for the movie in some interview.
She did. I
Yeah,
watched it.
I was going to say that probably wouldn't fly today.
No, it can't
No.
fly now.
But yeah, it's one of those skits. I just never bothered to see it because I was like, it's something that can probably work in a 5-minute skit, but as a movie, it's probably going to be not really hold up well.
Oh, it's terrible. But I just thought it was so awesome because it's so like, oh my God, HD, It's Pat. Are you kidding me? I gotta get the 4K release.
Clean up the big 4K.
Get the 4K release or whatever. Yeah, 4K. Oh my God, Peter was in that. Yeah, he was in Elf.
He was an elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That was Hornswoggle's other point. It's like a lot of dwarf actors rise up in movies like Snow White, and he just burned that bridge, right? But like Dinklage did that too. So
they got those other actors, didn't they? And then they
I don't know what these
are CGI
dwarf
guys.
actors doubled for these things, but I don't know if they just conjured them up out of nothing or something. There have to be references.
These were the dwarves.
No, they're not. So in the movie, they're bandits that are part of the prince's gang or some bullshit.
Yeah.
They're in the movie. These guys and that dwarf is in the movie, but they don't explain them properly.
So how come the other ones look? How come the other ones look like CGI though?
We talk about those other ones are the dwarves that they CGI'd for the movie.
Yeah, but why is this guy a normal guy then?
I don't know.
Because Disney doesn't know what it's doing.
Yeah, it's like they're saying these guys are magic, but all they're doing is othering dwarves. Like, dwarves are real people. So it's like, so they made them CGI, but like, it's like what people say is like, if only dwarves existed, then you wouldn't have to spend all this money on CGI. Except they do exist. And for some reason, they CGI them anyway.
I got you. Yeah, okay.
But then again, like, that dude in Remo Williams. It's like if only Koreans existed.
Right.
And you wouldn't have to put that guy in 3 hours of makeup.
Did you see this set? Just to get back to Avengers, this is the set I was looking at.
That's the set you have?
No. I have, but I already have. See, I already have a Tigra and a Silver Centurion and Walking.
Are these 3/4 inch or what are they?
Marvel Legends.
So what's that? What scale is that? Because I have
6 inch or whatever. 6 inches.
I have the Centurion, but he's 3/4 inch. He
No,
looks
no, no,
awful.
no, no, no. These are bigger. These are way bigger.
Yeah.
I just picked up. Yeah, I just picked up this guy. Hold on a second. Oh, I also got this too. I can show you guys this thing. So I grabbed a couple of some figures. So, well, first one's not related to West Coast Avengers, but anyways, I finally got Ken,
Oh, cool.
and he's like in an arcade game. So you know,
Yeah.
he's the guy I always use in Street Fighter. So I thought may as well have him. But no, I got War Machine.
Yeah.
So I finally got
Awesome.
that one. They had a sale at my comic shop for Father's Day. So I think this is my favorite version of War Machine, which is just like the other Iron Man that I really like. Remember we were talking about the Iron Mans? I forgot to mention oh gosh, Iron Man. I had a comic, Iron Man, Doctor Doom comic. I unfortunately I gave this comic away. It's probably, you know, super expensive now because people are stupid. This one. So I didn't buy very many Iron Man comics, but I owned this one.
Yeah.
So
Suddenly anything with a Doctor Doom cover is hot, but he's in lots of covers, so I don't know where people draw the line.
Right.
Yeah.
So this suit was my favorite, man.
Yeah.
I didn't have very many Iron Man comics, like maybe 3 or 4, but this comic in particular was horrible condition because I opened it up and I drew, and then I would even trace, like I would try to trace out the Iron Man pick, like, because Iron Man's one of my favorite designed characters. I just didn't read a lot of Iron Man comics. And I had a shirt of this. I had found, so I don't know what mark this, we don't have D-Bud here to tell us, but what mark is that? Like, I would, like, how would I even figure out, like, how would I even know who did the, so it's Iron Man 249.
What his chest
Here it is.
thing is. Like,
So
it's
what-
round, right? The
It's
chest
round,
or-
yeah, it's round.
Okay.
So who did this one? So this is David Michelini and Bob Layton. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a Bob Layton cover.
Okay, so Iron Man, Bob Layton. Like how? Yeah, like Yeah, like see, I would never be able to find. Oh, I have this. This is the statue I have. That's awesome. That's like the best Iron Man, right?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, these statues were like cheaper. This was like $40 or something. Oh, here we go. This looks like it. 258. That's probably it. So,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say what number. Like, how would I know what mark it is or whatever?
No, but if you went, so that's Iron Man, right? 258.
So it was. What was the one we looked at? No, what was the exact one that we looked at was 249. 249.
249. Okay, hold
Right.
on. 49.
Well, this is
Like,
the one
isn't-
he. This is the
Yep.
one he had after the Silver Centurion armor, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
See, I like Silver Centurion armor, and then yes, that's right. He came back and then he revamped his old armor. This is it. Yeah. So that's where I was. Any Iron Man comics I have are from this.
It's Iron Man Mark 8. I'm getting that from the Marvel database.
There it is.
Mark V.
This is it right here. But yeah, this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, War Machine.
Yeah,
looks
if you
the
want to know,
same.
go to the issue on Marvel database and then go down to items, and it'll say what the mark is.
Yeah, there's a good. Where's the Iron Man? There's a great website. Hold on a second. Iron Man armor. I'll show you this website. If you, I'm in an Iron Man group, and the guy who runs the group is like super nice. All of a sudden, he's like, "This site here. This guy has been doing every Iron Man issue, and he's got all the stuff on here." So, like, I mean, if you go to, I think it's utilities, action figures. He's got all the figures here.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, there you go. So I have I have that toy now. Mark 8 figure. Is that the figure? I can't, it's on my shelf. But yeah, this was the one I really liked. I really liked this. I thought it was pretty awesome. So anyway, there's I don't have the Silver Centurion one, but yeah, this is the one I drew the most. I was looking at like some of my old drawings that I did, and that one's the most drawn.
Yeah.
I hate the grading comics video games too. Oh, yo, Skeptic, did you hey Skeptic, if you're still watching, did you see the whole thing with the video game and Wada Games and all that, and all the scamming with the grading? If not, let me know, and I'm going to send you a video. But anyways, all right, guys. Sean, what do you got going on your channel?
Tomorrow I'm gonna have an actual new video. It's crazy.
What?
So,
Crazy talk.
it's Further Adventures of Indiana Jones issue 3, which is the Devil's Cradle. So that's gonna come up, and hopefully I can make more videos this week. And of course I have all sorts of old videos of Marvel 2-in-1, DC stuff. So tune in.
Awesome. Classic. What's going on?
Well, tomorrow evening I'll be doing another one of my Trek Talk live streams. I'll be looking at the original series episode, The Deadly Years. And then probably the day after, like Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have a new video out, top 5 DC villains for Captain America.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Top 5 DC villains?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like who'd make a good pairing? Like who'd make a good...
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah.
I like that. Awesome. All right, tomorrow I'm on Wrestling with Horror. Day after, I'm taking a day off. Friday, we're back for Star Wars. That's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.